We are live. We are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio, and we have another segment of the Day 1. This is Day 1C for the $1 million prize pool guarantee. And I've got a special guest commentator with me today, and it is Terry Cool, a.k.a. TK, a.k.a. part of the team of T-Candy. And we're going to have some special fun here tonight as his partner Andy's going to be in there playing on this feature table. Keep in mind, this is a feature table. This is the 5th anniversary. Terry, I think you've been coming to the Reserve since we opened, right?
Since day one,
so
absolutely.
It means as much to you as it does to me to be talking about 5 years. I get goosebumps when we talk about that. This is one more Millie for us, and it is a big one. And there's the schedule. You can go to reservepoker.com. You can follow us on Facebook, and you'll see this graphic. This is a 30-minute level, and we are coming back after the main dinner break, which means that the late reg for this particular flight is over. It also means that the turbo, 6 p.m., is underway, and there's time to get in here for that one, 20-minute levels, no matter what the level, whether it's the starting flight or the turbo flight. 10% from each of these advancing to Day 2, and the Day 2 on Sunday, April 19th at noon. We'll be covering that action sometime around 2 p.m., and then we will have Monday the 21st, the final table. And $3,000 multi-bag bonus. TK, you play a lot of these events that we have, and talk about the significance of that double bag bonus or the multi-bag bonus.
Oh, yeah.
And the impact that it has on the decision to come in and play, right?
Yeah, it's great. It definitely is a huge incentive to play and to play more than one flight, obviously.
A little closer to the mic.
It definitely gives you a chance to increase your chip stack, especially if you come in with a small one. But if you come in with a big one too, you're just trying to grind your way to that multi-bag bonus. It's fun when you get it. I've gotten a few myself, so it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's over with. Can't let you save it, We're now.
Raise 28,000.
We have 237 entries, I believe, for this particular flight, which means we're going to play down to 24 players. Terry Cool and I are going to be in here calling the action here until we get to hand for hand. So that means basically one player more than what's advancing. Then they go hand for hand, and then we will sign off for the night. Typically 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. There might be a 10-minute break there somewhere scheduled. But we're going to stay here and bring you this action. And we've got a few players here that we're quite familiar with. I've known Eric Mavis there in Seat 8, 30 years, I think. And, of course, you've known Andy longer than that.
Yeah, maybe since 2004, so
yeah.
22 years.
Yeah.
Been a long time. Yep. Mavis is an awesome person. I love playing with him. He's just one of the nicer guys in poker, for sure.
Yes.
Always rooting for him.
Well, Andy bumping this up with King Jack, and this is better than 2x. Now, Matthew looking down in the cutoff with Ace King.
Pretty short stack, too. About
He
15
is,
bigs.
yeah.
Not surprised. There's another.
And Andy heard that. When the player asks for a count, that's going to make a difference in Andy's decision.
He's not going to have any trouble getting away from this, but what Matthew does is a big question.
62,500.
About half his stack.
And Matthew is well aware that Andy opened up with a raise better than 2x.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder there if Matthew B would have made that call if he didn't have Andy to his left.
Yeah, he certainly could have. That would have made a huge difference, for sure, because he has no idea what Andy's going to do. And Andy had more chips than him.
Blinds at 2,000, 4,000, and a $2,000 ante. And you can do the math here. We've got Kyle in seat 1 really has to get something going soon. We always talk about that water level being somewhere around 10 big blinds, 12 big blinds. Not really in a panic mode until you get below that.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. And you have 4 players at that 12 big blind or less right now. So.
Well, it's something, you know, in Mobley's case, we're well aware of Mobley's play. If he's at an even 50,000, it's probably
probably a fresh stack.
A fresh stack right before the end of the break.
Yep.
Raise all in. Fold. Fold, change coming, and the call.
Speaking of Mobley, and he picks up ace-king. You know, I don't fault Kyle here with that low stack. Maybe could have waited for another hand or two.
Yeah, possibly. But when it folds to you all the way around, and you only have, you know, he only had what, 3 players left.
Yeah.
You know, obviously he doesn't want to call. He's just trying to grab some blinds and get around. Oh, that's a pretty favorable flop though.
It's up open-ended.
It's always a sweat.
Nobody with a club.
Queen.
Wow.
Oh, and he hits a
hit it.
queen on the river. New life.
Yep.
31,000.
Sometimes it works out.
Chip in a chair is more than just a saying in this game. I mean,
For
you've
sure.
experienced, right?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a tournament once. It was at my house, actually. 350,000 chips in play, and they were heads up. The guy had 1/500 chip. He won 14 hands in a row and took it down.
Oh my goodness.
The first 7 or 8 they played face up because he was all in every time. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. It does happen.
Yeah, and in Kyle's case, he's now looking at better than 12 big blinds, a little bit better than the original starting stack, which is $50K for $620 buy-in. And he's got some breathing room now. Doesn't have to push in with that
It
queen
always
6
feels
of
good
hearts.
when you do that.
Sounds real good.
You can wait a little bit longer.
White rice, or you can get brown, you can get noodles.
What I'm anxious to see is, because there's so many short stacks, is
Yeah,
are
I
these
didn't
big
get mine.
blinds willing to push them around a little
Got a little
bit,
distracted there too.
take advantage of
Oh,
them not playing any middling hands that they might normally if they had chips.
call. Jacks. 3 players.
Well, that call from Matthew B, I think, kind of lets Mobley in there. He's easily going to defend with that.
Jack.
That's right in his wheelhouse.
Check. Check.
Nothing there for anybody. Gut shot for Matthew.
Check. Check. What's that? Yeah, I think so. That's 5,000 total forward.
Well, that works.
I'm actually right here.
It's hard to represent that ace when you haven't represented it until the whole hand.
Now, you mentioned you do a little league in your
I can do it right.
man cave, the basement of your house. I've been there a couple times as a sub. How long you been doing that?
In various forms for probably about 20 years.
Oh, wow.
This latest format that we've been doing has been going for about 14, 15 years for this group. We used to move it around before, you know, my wife decided to let us do it full time at our house, which she's an angel for. I'm sure she's watching. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. 30 plus guys and gals.
How many weeks does that run?
We run 10 weeks plus our championship. So it goes like September to March. We take the summer off. And it's a great format though. Oh, here we go. Oh, he woke up in the big blind with kings. Wow.
9-8 is the all-in hand. Kings is the tall hand.
Well, he'd like to see another spade. It doesn't come. And that'll be the check mark for Andy.
Kings.
Good game.
Yep.
You can see up in the upper right-hand corner, 229 entries today. We are down to 82. We are 9-handed, which means right now 10 tables, soon to be 9 tables. This table acts just like another table in the rest of the tournament. We'll continue to keep this table balanced with those other tables. And you heard the loudspeaker in the background as they're getting cards in the air for the 6 o'clock turbo.
Cards in the reader if you have it. How did you get it?
I thought I did.
No worries. Thank you, sir. Raise 8,000.
Under the gun for Eric with ace, weak one, offsuit.
Raise 20,000. Fold. 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 Fold.
Let's see Eric calling here. He just committed a third of his stack with that 3-bet. I think Eric's going to put him on something a lot better than 4s.
I think you're right.
Yeah. There goes.
Fold.
I think that's a courageous move with that low stack right there. It worked out for him.
Yeah, against the big stack, that is...
It's not something that I have the panache to do with the 2s, the 3s, or the 4s, or even the 5s.
Unless,
You know, it just if I can play a hand with those in the big blind, I'm okay. Depending upon the size of the table, because oftentimes in the midst of tables being balanced, suddenly you're down to 6-handed or 7-handed. And, you know, I can see trying to make a move there. But pretty courageous there in that situation. I don't know Brett's play very well. A few of these players, you know, in the years that I've dealt here, there's some brand new faces here.
there are, yeah, there's definitely
They won
some
5-0.
people out here that I haven't played with. So, which is
I have no
great.
idea.
Love to see it.
Yes, yes.
Raise 8,000. Fold. Fold.
I like the raise and not the limp.
Fold.
Me too.
Fold.
If you're gonna limp under the gun, you got to be ready to 3-bet or 4-bet. Represent you have it.
Fold.
That is.
And look at the impact
Wow,
of
yeah.
that raise under the gun.
It looks so strong.
Yes.
Ace Jack. Wow.
Call. 2 players.
But Eric's going to be, he's going to
defend.
protect
A
here.
little sticky, yeah.
Nothing here to get Eric in trouble.
Bet 7,000. Fold.
Yep. Fortunate no king.
The significance of the continuation bet, I don't know when it was in my poker history. It took me quite a while in playing this game to learn that significance.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You remember way back when, 20 years ago, playing this game, I don't know, it seemed like, well, you had to be a pretty good player to doing that. To me, it's just standard
It's
now,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You have to do
Absolutely.
that. And
Absolutely. If you're not doing it, I'm questioning. You know, I'm immediately suspicious.
yes.
Here in the Texas, the Michigan, the back of all over. Yes, sir. Fold, fold, raised 8,000. Fold.
Well, we got at least one league member in the chat. Mike Perkins is out there. Hey, Mike.
Oh. Oh.
Andy just calling here after the 2x raise. He's got ace king.
That's interesting.
Call 3 players.
Lets Matthew stay in.
All hearts. Andy, the
Yeah,
only
hammer
one.
heart.
Yeah.
Check. 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 Still 3 players.
I think if he checks to him, he's got a bet here.
Check. Check. Check.
Or not.
He did check it. He does pick up the heart. I don't think he's going to get paid off here, though.
No.
You've got 4 hearts out there and then a paired board.
Check. Check.
And I'm not sure anybody was calling him on the turn anyway.
No, I don't think so. I
Bet.
would have liked to see a bet, though. But
Yeah, I
this
agree.
is- Take it down.
Hold.
It's 2 of them.
Hold.
Sounds good.
That's correct. Too scared.
Follow us on Facebook. You will see every day where we are posting the update on the players that have made it into the day 2 and what their chip count is. I have to admit that our team was a little excited to see this morning's post with Vince. Vince is the owner of Sakura.
Okay.
I segue that in to say that we will be closed on April 21st after the Millie, and we're going to be celebrating our 5-year anniversary, and our typical mode of celebration is at Sakura.
Yes, Sakura, yes.
So
I
we
know
were
you guys
pretty
do that
surprised.
quite a bit. That's great.
We were very pleased, and I think he's got 1.4 million
Oh, good for him.
as the
That's
chip leader
excellent.
going into day 2 for now.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, we've only had 4 of 14 flights. This is the 5th of 14 flights.
It's going to change.
So,
for sure. Yeah, someone's going to go on a run and
Yeah.
just run up a huge
Right.
stack. Especially those later flights are going to have more players. Someone's going to crack 2 million, I'm sure.
Hold 2 players.
Well, I was willing to bet that if a queen came out, Brett was going all
Yeah,
in.
that was going to be bad.
7,000.
As it
He's
is.
still going at it, though, here.
And just a call here from Matthew B. Very interesting.
Brett was the first raiser, so he's just trying to represent that ace. I don't blame him.
36.
Oh, he needed the jack and he
Oh,
got
my
it.
Goodness.
136.
And then checks.
136.
Oh, I'm sorry, 136. Thank you.
There you go.
Bet.
Let's see if he can get the most out of it.
Oh, a little bit of acting class
The
here.
shake of the head.
Yeah.
I don't know if Matthew saw it because they're sitting next to each other. Sometimes it's hard to see those things.
Yep.
There's the jam.
And the only thing that might fool Matthew here is that another diamond came up. Is Brett doing this in desperation because he wants to hit the flush draw or the straight draw? What Matthew doesn't know is that Brett is already there.
It's really only 2 hands he's worried about here. I mean,
56,000.
outside of his set. Never putting him on 8-9.
25, 50, 5, and 6. 56,000.
And I think if the Screen Actors Guild is watching Brett right now, they're looking to issue him a membership card. He
really
looks
is.
so concerned,
Yeah.
like he doesn't want to call. He shook his head before he made
Yeah,
the
that
decision.
the head shake and the size.
Oh boy, makes the call. The computer knows that there's one king left, so one out here for Matthew B. to chop it, not even to win it.
Ace queen is the call.
In the meantime, quite a body blow to Matthew B.'s stack.
13,
Yeah, they're basically switching positions.
king, queen, straight.
Oh, diamond got there and the paperwork got there.
And now the sincere head shake from Matthew B.
Fun's good.
Kind of beating himself a little bit there.
Big blind.
Jay Flynn, thank you for letting me know. Just we've got some friends out there that let us know how the volume is, so asking you to
Get it
put
a
your
little
mic
bit closer?
a little bit
All right.
closer. Yep. Thanks, Jay Flynn.
Another one of my favorite people. In the
Yeah.
poker room.
No kidding. Well, that's the thing. You know, we're going to talk some more about this 5-year anniversary and what we've seen in those 5 years, because you and I have been here like right from the beginning.
And that,
Even a little bit before the beginning, I was over there mopping and washing down walls, and
I'll ask him here shortly.
but
Fold,
quite an evolution that we've seen here at the reserve
raise.
Absolutely.
in a number of
It's
ways.
come a long ways and it's done such a great job.
Raise to 16,000, fold.
You can't grow like this unless you do a great job, and they really have.
The 4X raise here from Jamie, who's very quiet. Oh, just got in. Jamie just got in, that's right.
Yeah, he just got in here.
Okay.
Good lay down there.
Well,
Wow.
the aces are
Okay.
cheap right now.
Freeze. Raise 35,000.
It's going to be who wants it more. Wow, there goes another one.
There goes another ace.
Which makes it a lot more likely they're going to play post flop with just ace high. So we're going to see
Calls. I try.
who can maneuver it the best and
Waters right there.
take it down.
Right there. 2 players.
Well, advantage here to Jonathan,
Jack.
as there's 2 diamonds on the board.
20,000. So I do have to ask you to keep the large chips out.
And there is,
20,000 bet.
again, do we see the value of the continuation bet here?
Calls, 2 players, 5,000 change.
Doesn't want to give up yet.
Check.
118 in the pot. He could shove here. I think he'd be,
Check.
well, we get to see the cards, so we know
Sure.
that he has the, on the board pairs.
Ooh. It's a scary card.
Yeah.
Bet 15,000.
Not sure what kind of story he wants to tell with that. Do you?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's a very, very small bet. I mean, I think he's just trying to disguise his bluff as a very small value bet. And wow, it works. Excellent job. Wow.
Correct.
I mean, that small bet just looks like you're begging to get called.
It looks like I don't think I
And,
got first, so I'll have to sign here, but that's good. I don't mind it. My
Yep.
extra- my extra
Well done.
time.
Yeah, 5 years ago we were, putting Jim and Marissa and Steve Lang at that time, putting everything together, and boy, it was herding cats, putting together a team of dealers. There were last-minute things going, wiring and in the walls and
Seat 9,
furniture and all kinds of stuff. And that very first day, there was a lot of excitement. And within the first few months, it wasn't smooth going by any means. This was kind of feeling their way through what they wanted to room to be. But the one thing that was constant from day one, and we still see today, the old adage that we're a professional poker room with a home game feel. Just
Sure.
so much camaraderie amongst
Absolutely.
players and staff. and
Fold.
the tone was set right away, I felt, not only for a safe, secure place to play poker, but something that just felt, you know, like the old TV series Cheers, you know,
Yeah,
where you walk in and
absolutely.
somebody yells
Everyone
out,
knows your
Norm,
name.
you know,
Yep.
everybody knows your name.
For sure.
And then with the advent of the live stream room about a year and a half in, and started doing that, and that started to put us on the map a little bit. During that time period, though, it was still very much an organic growth. There wasn't, you know, Jim and Marissa would talk about where they would want to spend advertising dollars and spend their energies on social media trying to get the word out. And the best of it was just people spreading the word.
Yeah,
and like you
for
said,
sure.
giving people a good product so that when they left, they went out and told their buddies, hey, you got to check this place out.
I remember my excitement the first time I walked in to play, and I want to say I think it was day one. It was the first time I had played in 13 months because of COVID. So we were just coming out of COVID.
Right.
And, you know, my league, that was the only year we didn't run my league. We finished, you know, right before COVID happened in March, and then didn't play the next year. So, yeah, everybody was just really excited to have a place to play.
Has Andy committed himself enough here? I mean, he just came out with a little better than 2x, and it's
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I needed a little more.
Yeah.
a little bit better than ace 8.
right.
Correct.
Well, that was to a certain degree an advantage. There was still some navigating around COVID going on at that time for us and for many people. But on the other hand, people were hungry to play.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I still can't believe I went like 13 months without playing. It's unbelievable. It was awful.
Yeah.
So. I still remember the hand sanitizers for the butt.
Yes.
Fold. Fold.
I'll tell a little story about that soon.
Fold. Fold. Raise. 12,000. Fold. 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 1,000. Change that.
Yeah, that brings back memories of. I think that Steve Lang and I had traveled to another poker room to kind of check things out, and that poker room had the plastic shields up in front of it, and they were using the hand sanitizer as the button to pass it around, encourage people to use the hand sanitizer. So the quest became, all right, where do we find this? And you know this place, Ollie's, down the street that does all of the discount stuff, and isn't it called Ollie's? I think so.
Oh, yeah, Don Reynolds. Yeah, I know what you're
Down
talking
Reynolds,
about.
yeah.
Raise 8,000. Fold.
Automate clicks under the gun.
Fold. 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 Call. Fold. Call. Fold.
Well, the price is right here, I guess, for Jamie with the pocket twos. I was just talking about my reluctance to play those things. And Andy's going to protect the
He's
big
gonna
blind.
defend, yeah.
So four-handed going to the flop.
There's the deuce.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, you're just begging for someone to have at least a 9, but no one does.
The one time you don't want it to be a rainbow board.
Right.
Somebody might catch their flush.
Yeah. Yeah, just nothing. They're all sharing cards, so
Yeah.
they're not going to hit anything.
Right.
Check.
You see those
Check.
checks, and you're just so deflated.
Yeah.
Bet 10,000.
Oh, there we go. We have a pretender.
Call 10,000. Fold. Fold. 2 players left. Chad.
56,000 in there. What do you think?
Yeah.
15, 18,000?
Yeah. I mean,
15,000.
yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Bet. Still not gonna. It's not gonna matter, but
No.
doesn't show the quads. I like it.
So anyway, I was sent on a quest, and I went into Ollie's, and there they had these, as you saw, the hand washers in the small bottles. And this is exactly what we need. So I think I bought
Be the last time it was
2 or 3 cases of those.
That's awesome. Yep.
Came in with those, and for quite a while after that, Jim wouldn't let me go shopping again.
That's great.
We wound up having, because it wasn't too long after that some of those restrictions were lifted, and we just didn't need them, and we wound up having those little bottles of hand washer.
That's great.
For many months afterwards. He trusts me now as long as Marissa gives me a list.
Ah, nice. Stick to the list. Good.
Call.
Good idea.
Call. Fold.
Couple of limpers. See if anybody wants to punish them.
Fold. I mean, call sign.
Just a call for the small.
Checks.
Nope.
Checks. I got 4 players.
Sharing a lot of cards again.
Nice flop here for
Wow.
Matthew. Open-ended for Brett.
Check.
Gut shot for Andy.
6,000. Bet 6,000.
And Brett fires at it.
Small bet though. He's gonna get some calls.
Raise
4.
12,000.
Should make Andy's decision easy.
Fold. Call. 2 players left.
Draw against draw. Oh my. Well, Andy folded just in time.
Good
Yeah.
fold for Andy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
just in time.
My goodness.
That's how I went out on Thursday. I made Broadway against a flush. So much fun. There's small bet. This is probably going to keep Brett in.
Call.
Kind of reversing roles from their earlier hand.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
tough card for
He-
Matthew to get
yeah,
anymore.
he didn't want to see that.
Check. Check.
Shaking his head as well.
Yeah.
Bet 12,000. Fold. Correct. Blinds are now 3,600 and 3,000. 3,000, 6,000, 3,000.
So let's talk a little bit. I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Sure.
A little bit of the success that you and Andy have had in our team tournaments.
Yeah, our favorite tournament.
Recap what you've done there.
Yeah, we've final tabled. Boy, I don't know, 4 of them now, I think.
Uh-huh.
1-1, obviously, and we there's another one. We got down to 5, where there was a chop involved, but there was more money on top that we played out, and so yeah, we've had a lot of success. It's the most fun that you'll ever have. I love the team tournament. It's just a blast. It's just everybody running around excited, and normally everyone's just sitting down and playing, right? And when you have half the room running around trying to figure out what's going on, and
Raise to 15,000.
especially when you get to the final table, it's just a lot of fun.
Fold. Fold.
And the time chips are great. You can really use those to your advantage.
So when we run a week-long or better series like we did just recently with the Team Michigan series, we like to throw in a team tournament. You could call it a tag team event. however you want to phrase it. And even that, from the first time we ran it, has evolved. And you mentioned that now you get this time chip, which is basically like phoning a friend, but your friend is your teammate. And you get into a precarious situation, and you can use that chip, and you get 30 seconds to consult. Should I fold? Should I raise? Should I go all in? And usually you're not consulting to call, not necessarily.
No, not usually. And you can really, you know, if you trust your partner enough that you don't have to use them too, you know, in too many actual spots, you can really use them to your advantage when just as a show. There was definitely a case where Andy called me over in the last team event.
Yeah.
And he says, just nod your head a few times. I have aces. We're gonna get it in. I'm like, okay, but we need this call. We were kind of like mid-lane side. We were at like 12 bigs, and so we really needed a call from someone who raised.
Yeah.
And,
so he didn't want to come across as being too strong.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, and so I walked away and just kind of said, "Do whatever you want," and walked away and made sure everybody heard me say it. And so,
well, we've got a raise here from Eric, and Brett's going to look him up with King Jack. And Eric in a strong lead here with the Ace Jack.
So far, we've had a lot of hands where someone was dominating. Seems like the Ace Kings and the King Queens.
Got 20,000. Fold.
There's the continuation bet. Well done.
Hey, good question here on the chat. Somebody asked the same question the other night when we were live streaming about Dom DeSano, our good friend Dominic. And Dominic is doing very well. Dom wound up with joining the daily workforce up in Michigan. He is a letter carrier. I talk to him on a regular basis. He is doing well. He's very happy. It was a little tough go in the beginning, but he's lost 8, 9, 10 pounds or something like that, and he gets fresh air every day, and he loves being at home every night with his lovely bride. So Dom is doing very well. We had Dom in the booth here not too long ago, and I think probably when we get through the Millie and have some more of our cash game live streams on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, wouldn't be surprised if we see Dom in here. Just he loves it so much. It was a tough decision for him, but for him and his young family, definitely the right thing to do. Thank you for asking that question. Appreciate it.
Raise 16.
Blinds are now at 3, 6, and 3. 30-minute levels.
I would expect a 3-bet here. Apparently, I don't know this guy at all. Matthew folds 5-3.
And a 2 just went in the muck.
Let's leaves it open for Kyle to
All in.
do exactly that.
Help.
Jamie asking for a count. I almost thought I was going to see a snap fold here.
How's everyone doing? Anyone
He did just
ready to
flop quad 2s, though.
That's true.
All right. Good luck.
He might be thinking about that. He also took a look at Andy. He knows he's got Andy behind him.
Andy quickly makes the call.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew he underrepresented his hand.
Good flop for the
Just saying.
tens.
I mean, the one guy folded 5-3. I just
Oh,
wanted to point that
there's
out.
a
That's
jack.
brutal.
Well, Kyle is in that staying alive mode. He was just down to 32,000 in chips.
That's how it
And
goes.
That's how it goes. And this
String a
doesn't
few
put
wins
Andy
together.
into a large risk at this point. He's still close to 100,000 with
Yeah.
the blinds at 3, 6, and 3. a body blow, but not a crippling blow.
Big blind here, please.
Jay Flynn, I like your comment here. I really appreciate, she says, one of the many aspects of Andy's game that I respect is his ability to make good, difficult folds. The other thing I was going to talk about Andy's game, and I talk about this quite frequently, you'll see it in Eric Mavis's play, but the cadence.
So important.
Andy seems to have a clock in his head, like a good quarterback, and a very consistent cadence in when he acts, and he doesn't act rashly in what I've seen he plays. I could say the same thing about Eric's style of play, and I admire that cadence. It's something that when I play, I really have been.
I try to do the same thing.
Yeah,
because I know I'm not great at it, but it's something I'm consciously thinking about sometimes. You know, when you're just, you know. And if you get really good at it, you can use it to your advantage as well when you break your own rule and act fast when you're, you know, maybe when you don't want to call. So if you're consistent, you can definitely use it to your advantage. Couple of mid pairs here with 3 over cards.
Check.
Nobody's real happy.
Check. Check. Bet 10.
Using his button here. Just a call. Andy's head's in the way. I couldn't tell if he was cutting out a raise or.
Check. Check.
Oh, picks up the chips and checks. Yeah.
Check the
I would've
showdown.
bet there.
Yeah,
8s.
and the 8s
He
are
still
good.
wins. Still wins, but
Yeah.
that pick up the chips and check. I watch for that one.
Well, someone that I think does that quite often is actually on the chat right now, and got to do a shout out here to Marge, aka Grandma.
Yes.
And she and Grandpa back home watching this in their new surroundings. They've moved into a new house,
Oh, wonderful.
and they're still celebrating. I think Marge's birthday was on Thursday. So
Oh,
Jack
happy
and
birthday,
Marge, Grandma and Grandpa, thank you very much for all your support. Over these 5 years, another couple that have been here from the beginning, and or it seems like it anyway,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah,
have just
they're
been
so
great supporters of the reserve. And they're living the life, and they deserve it.
For sure.
Raise. 40.
Mavis is not going to be happy about that. Oh,
No.
here we go. What do you do with queens?
Call.
Just calls. Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Leaving back 50,000. Eric has both of these players covered, and if I were Eric, I'd be suspicious of Matthew W. pushing all in if Eric calls, and now he's really committed. So again, I think he's got to let this go.
Yeah,
But
I think so. Yeah.
again, just to talk about that cadence in players that I
Yep.
admire, Eric takes his
Absolutely.
time, lets it go, and Matthew.
And it was a decision because he could close the action. So I mean,
Yeah.
if he felt like he was getting the right price, but he did not.
And now he's patting himself on the back for letting that
sure.
go.
Yep.
All in. Call. Call.
Yeah. Not surprised here. Just a pretty gross cooler.
Gloves too.
Matthew will still have some chips if he doesn't get lightning in a bottle here.
Oh, King
And
10 got there. Oh no, the clubs made
No,
it.
the
Never
clubs
mind,
got
never
there.
mind.
Yes.
I saw the 10 was
I
good.
know. I know. Yep. Clubs got there, but the queen of clubs. You notice up at the top right-hand corner, 229 players today, entries, top 10% from each flight, so another 23 players will move on to day 2 to join the already 405 players that have made it from the first 4 flights. The chip leader had, I believe, around 1.4 million, and there have been 2 double bag bonuses paid out, I believe. Go to thereservepoker.com. You can check out the graphics that we have for our tournament action, and in particular this Millie. But also follow us on Facebook, and each day there's an update from the previous day. And Ashley, who has been so quiet.
Yeah, she's been very patient. Oh, and she's not going to get rewarded. That's unfortunate. I was just about to say, with her stack, she's probably playing almost anything before she has to pay that ante, but...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This makes it interesting. Jonathan went all in, and Jamie's got the stack to call him.
69.
If he thinks he was rejamming with some other mid-lean pair, and he's in a race, he'd probably take it 3-1. 2-1. Nope.
Yeah, he needed a third of his stack. And he's going to kick himself if an ace comes on the flop here,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Good fold, though.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there it is.
And there it is.
Oh, and just one more for good measure.
Oh, man. Jamie, sorry I didn't mean to jinx you, buddy.
Wow.
Goodness.
If you would have had quads again. Oh, that'd have been
I couldn't call.
good run for Ashley.
Yeah. She might be sticking around because right now in the main room, starting at 6 o'clock, is the turbo flight.
That is not me.
$620 buy-in gets you $50,000 in a starting stack. And the day flight with start at noon are 30-minute levels, and then the turbo that starts at 6 p.m., 20-minute levels. With $50,000 in front of you, and a difference between the two flights being either 30 minutes or 20 minutes, is it really that significant?
I don't think so. I think it depends on the player. I think you know, the slight difference, you know, might factor in depending on what kind of player you are, if you're a little more aggressive or not, but I'd be happy to play either. I mean, the structure's so great.
Mm-hmm.
That yeah, it's just a lot of playability, and it doesn't play like your regular $60 to $100 tournaments for sure. So you don't ever feel rushed because you're not looking at 10x raises and some of the silly things I'm guilty of in a $60 tournament. And Kyle misread his hand. He thought he had 5-3, but he just has 5-4. I mean, it's just, is this just more acting, or is he really thinking, oh, yeah, there we go. He's really trying to get a call. He has no idea he's not going to. He's really no chance. Kyle's been running hot. You never know.
Yeah. He's been running hot, but not necessarily with these kinds of hands.
Yeah, he's just posturing at this point a little bit, which is fine. I do the same thing.
Boy, it feels like I keep going back to the chat because now we've got Kiwi Colleen. It's been a New York minute since we've seen you, Kiwi, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much. Talking about big supporters that we've had from, couldn't be day one of our, but when we first came on with the live stream, boy, Kiwi, you'd have to help me with this, but it sure seems like you were right there from the beginning and big supporter.
Uh-oh, here comes Dom in the chat.
Raise 13. All in.
Another under the gun raise. And an immediate all in. Oh wow. Too big.
All in.
Oh, that's gonna be tough for Mavis. He's got Andy covered. Yep.
Yeah, he didn't even get the count finished, and he decided to make that call. Andy really looking for clubs here.
Yeah. A couple clubs to make it a sweat at least, hopefully. That's what he's thinking.
Right now,
Instead, we're going to sweat it the other way.
Oh.
There it is.
Wow.
But one more. One more. Mavis would have scooped it.
There will be a side pot here.
Yeah, he's going to chop the side pot, and he's going to have a little bit left.
Yeah.
Not much. He's probably going to blame this on me.
Right, this was.
Dom DeSano, were your ears burning, buddy? We were just talking about you. Folks have been asking about you, how you're doing, and we talk regularly. And Dom, I don't keep any secrets, so
Might as well do a triple up.
I know Andy hates when I deal to him. I deal once in a while to help you guys out, and I've knocked him out so many times. There was one, and it was one of these bigger tournaments because that's usually all I deal. That's usually the only time you guys need help. And I kid you not, Blue Oyster Cult was on the radio playing Fear the Reaper as I sat in the box and dealt him a pocket pair, and he was immediately out in the first hand.
Oh my goodness.
That's great. We miss you, buddy. Dom. Someone needs to get King Jack right now while Dom's watching.
Yes. Well, we saw it, I think, 4 times in the first half hour. Dom, King Jack was crazy here a little bit ago.
Well, Andy has a little bit more
Option.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be down around 56 or something. So
yeah, I was definitely misreading that.
All in.
All in.
He loves those diamonds. Right? Same player that just hit the diamonds?
no, Eric shoved all in with the.
Oh, I'm
he
sorry.
put the pressure
I
on the
thought
big blind.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Well done.
Yep.
Yep.
And that is that's Eric's MO.
Absolutely. Yeah, he knows how to pick good spots like that. He's a dangerous player.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. There was a time I was playing in Vegas, actually, at a cash table at the World Series of Poker, and I kind of felt someone
Hey, Henry,
kind of
how's it
standing
going?
behind me.
Yeah.
Didn't you know how you get those feelings?
Right.
And we were kind of, our table was near the boards, like for the PLO games.
Uh-huh.
And so there's a lot of people standing around, so it wasn't a huge deal, but I could definitely feel it. And I turn around, and it's Mavis. He's just he didn't even see me. He was standing there looking at the boards, waiting to see how long he's going to, before he get his name called.
No, it doesn't.
4 players to the flop here. Matthew B. calling with Queen 6 of diamonds.
I haven't seen many hands like this. Wow.
155.5.
155.5.
No clubs. 4 players and no clubs.
Open-ended for Matthew B.
Top pair, bottom pair,
Checks around.
gut shot, open-ended. Wow. That
Well,
changes nothing.
No, if ever there was a brick, that's the definition right there.
I'm just going to take a shot. It's probably going to work. He's smart enough to know if he did hit a flush, he would have checked it on the flop.
Mm-hmm.
And so betting there, he kind of reversed his bad position into a positive. Very well done. Doesn't hurt that he had the best hand either with the 9. Another playable hand under the gun. Oh, right behind him. These two have already played some big pots against each other.
Yes, they have. Henry.
Oh, Henry's in. Excellent. Another great guy.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Big hand alert, Dom. Call your friends, call your neighbors, call your cousins. We got some poker going on here right now. And we did not set this up. This is unadulterated poker.
Stacks in between both of them.
Raise 52K.
You can go so many ways with those jacks. If someone jams behind you, it's just such a sinking feeling. It's almost always bad news. Tough spot for Brett. When it's suited, some players really get sticky. Looks like a fold. He's genuinely thinking about it this time, though. Unlike before, when he was holding the nuts. He's trying to, yeah, he's trying to talk himself into it. That's never works out for me. There we go. He likes that. Good fold. Matthew's checking the count. He's got him. It's about half his stack. He knows he should fold. He just doesn't want to. Good lay down.
Sounds good.
If you're just joining us, we are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio, and this is day 1C of the $1 million prize pool guarantee tournament. And earlier, within the first half hour or less than that, we saw Kyle at around 33,000, and boy, has he made a jump with his chip stack. April 9th through the 19th. This is the 5th of 14 day ones. And so far we have 405 players going to the day 2, which is Sunday the 19th. Cards in the air at noon. We'll be going live sometime around 2 p.m.
For who, him or me?
229.
I know, I'm teasing.
Finally get to see Henry in action here. Andy making the call behind him. Oh, and here we go.
We'll see you later.
Zan's going to be over soon.
2-5 suited, we'll watch on the stream later.
RV adventurous.
Rock.
He doesn't have a lot of chips here, so Henry could think about this. Yeah, he's asking for the count. Andy can't wait to fold.
30, 45, 46,500. Client's going up after this hand.
Again, we got another spot where I think the player would probably make the call a lot faster if they didn't have another player behind them. See him kind of glancing at Andy's chips.
46.5.
You might be thinking about isolating. It might be what the decision is now. I think he's already decided to call, at least.
Fold.
That's incorrect. Again. I think that other player being in the hand really influenced him there.
Is Andy closer to making the call if Henry makes the call rather than shoves all in?
I mean, definitely
Because he's
a better
getting-
price.
yeah, getting
Those
better
suited
price, right?
connectors. Sure. Yeah.
You play that garbage?
Right.
Yep, he just said it.
Yep.
The hand,
He
I
said
would
if
have
you
got
call,
in if you were in.
Yep.
Yep.
maybe not. I was at the Kings Club.
Yep.
I was okay how that other hand turned out.
and with that stack at 61,000, Andy's probably thinking, please call, because I want to.
Yeah.
I want to put the money on the line,
Absolutely.
3-1 with this
Yeah.
hand.
He's not gonna. Yeah, he doesn't want to stay short stacked all night. He's gonna make a move at some point to try to chip up. A lot of the shorter stacks have grown. I mean, we had 4 or 5 of them that were at 12 big blinds or less. It's really evened out. Nobody's. We had players close to 300,000 before, but they're not anymore.
No.
It's really leveled. Again, with the 30-minute levels, makes a huge difference
Trying to cheat over there.
when you're sitting around 10 to 12.
And the aggression level has increased here for Kyle now that he's got himself out of a hole. We're seeing, really couldn't tell what kind of player Kyle was early on because he was going in when he
Yeah, you
had to.
don't really have any choice. Yeah.
And now we're actually seeing how he's playing his stack.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I want to see people using their stacks. Especially we're down to 55. So what are we going to? 23?
Going to 23, yeah.
You know, we're not terribly far away. I
No.
mean, you're closer now, and so the pressure mounts on those short stacks the closer you get.
All in.
Here we go. Ace king. The hot hand folds. Oh, insert another all in.
Luck.
And
Roll up.
all suits are available.
Ah.
I'm gonna get 4 for it.
I don't think either player wanted that. The two short stacks, they wanted to double up here.
Yes.
It's very disappointing.
I would have done the same thing.
Hearts only.
Uh-oh.
Always a sweat, right?
Uh-oh.
Alright, drop that.
You almost called it. I know.
Like,
Just gotta cut out, go.
Exactly. I'm not.
Pretty sure every hand Andy's been in, five through is good.
I'm like, it don't matter, they're coming out the same.
Decided when he shuffled.
Gotta be positive, positive.
That's a
We are the reserve in Toledo, Ohio. We've got a dealer change here. This is our $1 million prize pool guarantee, our 5th anniversary celebration. This is day 1C. Our next live stream is going to be Thursday night as we resume our day ones on Thursday. We got 2 more day ones tomorrow. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, we have satellites still available to get into the Millie. And then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we resume the day ones for the day 2 on Sunday the 19th. And then we will have a final table on the 20th.
1:30.
We will be closed on April 21st here at the Reserve. We're going to take some time to catch our breath after this big celebration and celebrate a little bit ourselves.
I love that you guys do that. It's great. It's great for the staff.
We'll see it on the stream.
All right.
It's the one day a year I have to go somewhere else to play, and I'll usually run into most of you at the casino.
Yeah, watch it.
You guys make me do it.
All of them.
Andy's jamming again.
He's doing it again.
Oh,
A little better this time.
Now he's really hoping someone has ace king.
Hey,
Told my poker buddies that I'm on the stream. I think
We
that's a
got
bad
none.
idea.
Absolutely
Now,
nothing.
the cards I don't play, so. I don't another card let it be with this. At least round big mistake.
Yeah.
I like that he jammed and not raised.
Thank you.
That whenever I see a small stack do a min click or 3, I immediately think aces. It's, you know, when they're in that shove range like that, almost always put them on a big hand.
Yeah.
I think it's more disguised with the jam.
Not losing anything.
Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I moved it back. We were a little close. It's fine. All in.
10 big blinds.
She's a psychic.
Pretty standard here
Yep.
with pocket jacks pushing all in.
Psychic Friends poker table.
She's your psychic
Count,
sidekick. Get you the double.
There you go. Count, please.
Jamie asking for the
No,
count.
fix it.
I glanced down and saw the 9 deuce. Thought, interesting. No, it's
82
cards.
flush.
Okay, pocket pair, small pocket pair, good fold.
One change.
Nemesis. Jacks.
With this time.
Yeah. Yeah, like a heads up or something, maybe you can get clean.
What do you think about? Do you think it affects people's play when they're on the live stream as opposed to in the main room?
Yeah, you know, for most of these people, this is the very first time they've been on here. I don't know, particularly if they haven't watched the live stream, they may not have a comfortable feel as to what that means. So yeah, initially, and we see this even in cash game when somebody joins the live stream for the first time, there's they just have to get comfortable in there. The lights make it a little brighter than typical. You have to pay attention a little bit more to the cycle of the game because the dealer is asking for you to wait until you actually fold. We
Yep.
need that 1 banana, 2 banana. So there's a little bit of an adjustment period that goes on. I think we have seen almost everybody at this table from the beginning of this live stream, except for maybe Henry. And Henry's been on here before, and
Sure.
I feel like observing these players. You look at Jamie's posture, right? He's already feeling a little comfortable sitting back. So there's a initial to that.
All in.
In the tournaments, Ace King of Clubs here, Andy's going to push all in the small blind.
2 change. One change.
Brett had limped in with King 9 of Hearts, and I think we know Brett's answer here, but we have not seen Brett act quickly, too quickly. He does like to take his time.
I never want to be holding the king when I'm in a tough spot decision like that. It feels, you know, those king 10s, king jacks, king 9s, they look good for a second. But when you're facing aggression, it feels like you're just almost always dominated.
The other thing about the live stream with the players that are coming into it at the first time is they may not be, we don't really cover, hey, don't say this or don't say that. We tell them to have a good time. And in the back of their mind, I think oftentimes players are wondering, is there something I shouldn't say, I can't say? And so you will see maybe a little bit quieter, and tournament is usually quieter anyway.
Yeah, it's quieter anyway, the bigger ones, and yeah. That's why I love the sit and goes. We're not very quiet during those.
Right.
We have a lot of fun. Henry the big pair. Seen a lot of big hands?
Yes, we are.
Raise 22,000.
Not quite 3x here from Henry.
That's always disappointing. You see those suited connectors in the big blind, you really wanted to play them.
If this is a min click, Eric is coming in, without a doubt.
I agree.
Now he's going to think about this a little bit more. He has had, you know, experience playing against Henry
for sure
over the years in these big events, and he does make the call.
Heads up. Check.
It's a beautiful
Interesting to see if this slows Henry down.
Check.
Does a little bit. That doesn't help. He might stab at it now, though. Nope.
You win. For sure.
And then there are players, and there's a comment there about not wanting to be on the live stream unless they're down to the final table. There are a lot of people that right off the bat they don't feel comfortable in it. Some players think that maybe it's a disadvantage that other people are seeing what they play and how they play. The real advantage to this for the people that have been on it is to go back the next day and review it.
Absolutely.
And to see where they may have, and to watch their
own game.
Their own game.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Every live stream I've been on, I've probably watched 2 or 3 times. Just doing the same thing, looking for spots that I might have, missed, or bets I might have missed. Because it's very difficult to remember those things right after 7 hours of play.
Oh, yeah.
You can't remember every hand and every spot, and to be able to go back and look at it, and, or to go back and watch Scotty win hit a 1-outer on you on the river. That's you can watch that over and over. It's so much fun.
Wow, the impact of that early raise. And this is the second time, I think, Ace Jack, that we've seen Jonathan let go of that.
Matthew not wasting any time defending his big.
Check.
Ace Jack would be looking real good right now.
Yes, it would.
Bet 31.
It's hard to think you're good here. Jamie was the pre-flop aggressor. Yeah. But once again, a continuation bet. Very strong.
You mentioned the leveling out of the chip stacks here, and I'm looking up there. Oh, now that changes things for Jamie a little bit, but otherwise, besides Jamie and Kyle, nobody is 25 big blinds.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Just tells us that we're going to see a lot of poker here.
Yeah, you definitely are. You're gonna see a lot of tough decisions, and people be put to the test. We're down to 50 now, so 27 away. Another big hand under the gun.
Raise 25,000.
A little bigger raise than we've been seeing. A little more than 3x.
25,000.
Another gun like that just looks so strong. Yeah, Henry instantly folds. King Jack suited. Cal taking his time to fold.
Good.
Thank you.
So I can remember going back when we started doing this live stream now, and coming up on 3.5 years, and I've noticed some changes in how things are played. When we first started this, the standard raise was 3x. You would almost always see 3x or a little bit better 3x. That has shifted a little bit, back down to 2x or maybe
2.5.
2.5 or below 2.5x. Not sure what has driven that.
I think that's pretty standard, not just here. A lot of places in these bigger
22,000.
tournaments, you're going to see that more and more. It's definitely an adjustment when you're if you're used to playing just the weekday tournaments. It's a different type of play, and you have to adjust to it. And I prefer it.
You prefer?
I prefer the standard play. You know, the when you're playing with players that are, you know, staying in between that 2 and 3x, and you're not looking at, you know, 8, 9, 10x.
Mm-hmm.
And
nines this time. That's been the hand so far tonight, Terry.
yeah, it really has. But yeah, and you know, when you go out to Vegas, you know, I've played quite a few World Series events, and it's definitely 2 to 2.2.
Mm-hmm.
Very standard in those big events.
And for me, I see, you know, that can be a double-edged sword. Let's take this last hand, for example, where Matthew B comes out with a closer to a 3x bet with a marginal hand, not necessarily, you know, big pocket pair or anything like that. And if he's closer to 3x and then it comes around, Kyle picks up those nines, and now he 3-bets that. You've got a tough decision.
Yeah.
If you're closer to the 2x, you haven't risked as much.
Absolutely. Makes a huge difference. The 3-bet's going to be significantly more, or should be.
And the flip side of that is that if you just make it 2x, now the big blind, in some cases, it's like a snap call, because it's just a you know, a min click to them, because they're already committed.
For sure.
Finding that right.
Yeah, it's difficult, right?
That sweet spot,
yeah,
right?
when that big blind calls you, it's so hard to put them on any kind of range, but
Mhm.
at the same time, you know that you most likely have the advantage. And you have position, which is always good.
Case in point here, min click from Kyle.
Using his button. It's gonna work probably. Or, like you said,
Yep.
big blind is almost always committed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Call. Heads up. I'm sorry.
Interesting flow.
8,000?
Bet 8,000.
Betting his gut shot into a flush draw. That 6 and 3 up. He's trying to represent that 6 and 3.
And I think
And the
Kyle
big blind.
recognizes this as a feeler bet only.
Yep.
And he's going to use his chip stack here. Play a little bit of bully ball. And it works.
Well done.
I'd say of all these players, we've learned a lot more about Kyle.
Yeah, I've liked what I've seen for sure. It's, he was up against it at first, but he's playing very well.
And then, Terry, the other thing that I've seen over the years, particularly in tournament play, suddenly the value of the weak king suited, the king 2 of hearts, the king 3 of spades, has suddenly, seems to me like it's emerged from someplace.
It has. I remember watching a video once where they were talking about heads-up play and how king 2 suited or something was some sort of break point that was meaningful. Apparently, I didn't pay too much attention to the video because I don't remember what it was, but it was significant.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's part of it. You know, it's obviously we're not playing heads up right now, so it shouldn't be. But
Right.
yeah, I agree with you. Let's see. Oh, we're going to see a
All
shove
in.
here.
What change?
Oh.
Another count being asked for.
Yeah.
Confirmed. 65,000. Yes.
Jamie has that big stack, but yeah, King Jack. Okay, good fold. Dom would be proud.
He might have switched back over to watching the Masters. I'm not sure.
That's
You know,
yeah.
although it's past 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
But
Just the X-ray of a kind, free play.
Saw Richard's comment. He thought he would be too nervous on the last stream. It's really not too bad. I would encourage anyone to try it if they have the opportunity. It can be nerve-wracking the first time, but it can be a lot of fun. The blinds have all the good cards. It's been nothing but junk folded around here.
Call. Check. Heads up.
Battle of the Blinds here. What did
I knew
we...
someone had a big hand. He checked.
At 11,000.
He just smooth called with aces out of the small blind.
Well,
Nothing's gonna happen.
Interesting strategy there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're trying to get any value you can out of them, right? It's obviously risky, but against one random hand, you're going to be good after the flop most of the time. So do anything to get value. It's probably the worst play. I don't know if I'd rather have aces under the gun or in the small blind. Not sure. It is a quiet bunch, though.
Yes, it is.
Henry thinking about limping here.
Call.
I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a raise, but yeah, he'll just see
Heads
flop.
up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Check.
Does not want to see a queen. That's pain.
10,000.
Yeah, it wasn't a queen or jack. Looks like a king, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Eye in the Sky, we might have had a misread on that card on the turn. Looked like it was a jack and it was read as a 4. Just a heads up.
Probably. I'm thinking it's a king. I think Andy would have called if it was a queen or a jack.
Raise 16,000.
Another honor the gun raise. Brett with another middle pair.
All in.
Ooh, he likes it. Is that 10 bigs? Eric does not like it.
about a second or third time here we've seen Eric trying to lead out with
Yeah.
not a bad hand, decent hand, and then
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something you just want to throw away, give up on immediately. You can certainly get that raise through and pick up some blinds.
81.
But you don't want to put half your stack in with it. A little less than that. All you can really hope for is that he was doing that with King Queen or something like that. It's like the best you can hope for.
Right. Or Dom's King Jack.
Yeah. Which he would
48
never-
players remaining from the 229 entries for today in this flight, and 23 players will advance to the day 2, which is Sunday the 19th. We're down to 48, which means we need to lose 25 more players, and actually 24 players when we get to hand for hand. And then Terry and I and the Eye in the Sky will call it a night, and we'll regroup for another live stream for this Millie on Thursday night.
Okay.
I'll have Adam,
Lines are
the
going on
professor,
hand.
in the booth with me on Thursday night.
Wait, that's a month. Good point.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm looking forward to firing some more bullets.
Get everybody
Next week.
Ray is
ready
16.
Any more satellites for you?
I'll probably play some of the satellites this week. Yeah, I have
Okay.
one bullet already left from previous satellites, so
Call.
I can't make my own decisions.
certainly wouldn't mind snagging one or two more.
On break, if you talk to her, ask her wife, see what she says. See if it's cool.
I'm too shy.
And he's getting short here.
All
Some
in.
possible dead money out there. Yep. I like the shove.
We're at 2, right?
Sees that dead money, and there's a chance that he can
No, we're at 4. Come in.
4, yeah. I was like, I should be.
almost double up if they just fold.
$77,000. I'm sorry? All in.
Or they don't. Kyle's feeling hot.
Fold.
Fold.
Jamie's going to be very disappointed when he sees these hands.
Yes, he is. But, you know, if he spent the last hour playing with Andy,
Yeah.
he can't put Andy on anything too small in this situation. Right now, those 7s would be in the lead. Andy picks up a club here,
Big double up.
and he
Look at that.
takes it down by virtue of the ace. Jamie kind of kicking himself a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's just so hard to call there when you see
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Kyle jam. Like, that's got to, you know, Kyle raised was the first raiser, and then
70.
when he jams it in, those 7s
77.
shrivel up pretty fast.
With 48 players remaining and everybody starting with 50,000 in chips,
75.
we've got an average chip stack right now at 200, right around 240,000. And we're looking at the chip counts here on this table
Sorry.
with soon to be 3 table. Let's
All
see.
right,
Yep.
lines are up.
No, 4
525.
tables in the main room. There's a lot of chips out there
That's-
versus
yeah,
in here,
that's-
right?
Yeah, I mean, there has to be. That tells me that this table's probably played pretty tight, you
Yeah.
know, most of the day. So they haven't been shooting a lot of players to them.
See if you can.
I lose.
We haven't
Look
seen
at
many.
your
I
cards
mean, how many
first.
knockouts have we seen? Just one.
Just the one.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I lose.
So
Closer to
they're,
it than cash than anything else.
Right.
but I feel like they've been playing that way all day.
I
with
hope these
chip
guys got a
stacks.
chance to let their family know they were going to be in the, because they're in here for a while. And I'd love to know who you're rooting for here. Tell us on the chat.
There's some love from Andy from one of the league members shouting AIB. I love it. AIB is the All In Blind, which is the name of our league.
Your league, yeah. Any swag go along with that?
We did have some once, yeah.
Smaller.
We had some T-shirts once. I've been trying to work on a logo, honestly, to do some new hoodies and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't really. We were messing around with AI trying to get it done. We couldn't get it quite
All right, guys,
perfect.
that's my
So
time. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
we definitely need to.
Case in point, you can see there's only one player at this table that is above 20 big blinds, and that person is actually below the average chip stack right now.
It's amazing.
So there's a lot of chips out there. Of the 40 players that have already moved on to day 2, the leader, good friend of everybody's that's familiar with Sakura here in Toledo, Vince, and he's at around 1.4 million. We've had a couple of double bag bonuses paid out. Those are $3,000 a piece. And the Iron Sky will show us in a minute this calendar that we have for the 5-year anniversary, Millie. And you can find this as well on thereservepoker.com or follow us on Facebook, The Reserve Poker Club. We also post things in Team Michigan and Toledo Poker Group.
Plus 10. Raise it up to 25.
See Tony cheering on Mavis. And Phil cheering on Andy. He's Phil and Andy have battled quite a bit on the sit and goes recently.
Oh, yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Phil is a 3-time champion of the sit and goes on Saturday night. Going to talk about that a little bit here. I want to talk about our post-Millie live stream schedules coming up. In the meantime, we're chatting away. The blinds are up again. 5, 10, and 5,000.
Jim rooting for Andy as well, another league member. Hey, Jim. He's been playing with us for a long time. He's one of the originals. Big draw here.
Jamie with a continuation bet had raised pre-flop to 25,000. Matthew protecting his big blind.
Certainly not folding.
No, he's got a nice, well, he's in the lead,
Yeah.
but
Only curious if it was going to be a raise.
Check. Check.
Picks up a gutter to go with it. And there it is. With the paired board. It's always with the paired board, right? Just to make you wonder.
All in.
All in.
He's not concerned. Easy fold. He needed 4 clubs on that one.
and there is the 5-year anniversary schedule. We are on Saturday the 11th, and the turbo of the day 1C got started at 6 p.m. There's still time to jump into that. All of these flights, $620 buy-in. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've got some satellites coming your way. 4 p.m. The Milestone satellites. That's $135 buy-in. Milestone means as soon as you get to 240,000 in chip stack, you have your seat, and there will be as many seats awarded as there are $620 in the prize pool. So not necessarily top 10%, but somewhere usually around there. And then in the evening at 7 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the $70 buy-in satellite.
I love the milestones. So much fun.
Right. 21.
It adds a whole
I
different
got to make a
dynamic.
correction. So the milestone, it's 1 in 5, and then in the regular satellites it's 1 in 10. Yep.
Yep. Milestones are great though.
Yeah.
The 1 and 5 is also was first is great, but it adds a whole different dynamic when you're playing. When you're, you know, when you get up to 180,000, you just need 60 more. You change your play a little bit, trying to pick up those last few chips to get you over the line, and sometimes just gets you closer to zero instead.
Check.
The first ever milestone they had at the reserve, I tried to talk the whole table into going all in blind on the first hand, because I said one of us will get a milestone, and then we can all rebuy, and that person can go for a second one.
Yeah.
Couldn't convince them.
Okay.
I kid you not, the first hand I got dealt 5-3, and I turned a boat. So I would have had the first ever milestone at the reserve with the 5-3 if I could have talked to him.
And if you haven't played a milestone, the interesting thing about that is you get to 240,000 in chips and you get your seat. If it is not past the point of late reg, you can actually buy back in.
Yeah, it's great.
And possibly wind up getting 2 seats in the same satellite.
I believe, didn't Neil do that?
Neil has done that.
Yeah, I thought so. I think that was the very same tournament I'm talking about. He did it that night.
AKA Mr. Coffee.
I haven't seen him on the message board. He must be out there in the field still.
I think he's still out there grinding.
Yeah, good for him. Another one of the great guys in the room. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I hope he doesn't hear that.
Oh, heads up.
He's too busy laughing
Yeah.
to hear that. You can always find him in the room someplace. These two are at it again here. My goodness.
Check. Check.
Great flop for Jamie, though.
Yeah, he's going to
That's 16.
bet this and probably take it down.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been playing a lot of hands. That side of the table, 2, 3, and 4 against each other.
We will see a lot of people traveling to Toledo starting on next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Folks are going to come to town from all over. And just so you know, we do have a few hotels where we have arrangements for a special rate. You can go to thereservepoker.com. I believe it's on the website. If not, please give us a call here at the Reserve. We can give you that information. And we are just so close to on and off the highway. Hotels, restaurants, bars, grocery stores.
22.
Great location if you're going to spend more than a day here in Toledo and you're from out of town.
It's a great point. It really helps out the local area when all these folks are coming in from out of town, and between the hotels and the restaurants and the food trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Our good buddy Dave had his food truck out here the other day, which is great.
Oh, I forgot. Heads up here.
Brett can't ask for much more there.
All in.
Wouldn't mind have seen a smaller bet to try to get
Yeah.
some value,
Right.
but anytime you're scooping the pot, it's good.
I always do it like post block or pre block, it's a lot of
If you've just joined us, we are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Our $1 million prize pool guarantee, celebrating our 5th year here in Toledo. And this is already stacking up to be a big tournament. As I mentioned, $1 million guaranteed in the total prize pool. Everybody coming out with guesses. Where is it going to be? We're obviously going to be over $1 million.
Yeah.
But
for
1.2,
sure.
1.3.
How spoiled are we to have this in our? I mean, you hear about people coming from all around to play in this, and to be 15 minutes away, I am spoiled rotten. This might be another big hand between these two. Matthew's trying to crash the party.
2.5x here. This gives Andy an opportunity, I think, to see a flop.
Yeah, he can close the action here, so I wouldn't expect much else other than a call, but you never know. Like, he did it before when he saw that dead money out there, potentially. But yeah, that's what I expected.
Kyle had let go of pocket fours,
I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah.
and now he's happy.
Wow. Matthew hits the 8. Yeah, not a terrible flop for 5s. Let's see if it gets him in trouble. It's so hard to put him on a 9 here. Even ace 8. Very hard to put him on that.
Yeah.
I think he's going to sniff it out, though. Yep. Just like Marge said, he makes really good folds.
Jackie said it. But
Oh, was it Jackie?
Yeah,
I'm
it was.
sorry. Yeah, they were both talking.
yeah, they were.
Yeah, you're right. See if Brett has it in him. People just don't play ace 8 very often. Or call raises, so it's good fold.
All right, as much as we can, I'd like to talk about typical tells or what you pick up on a table. And I want to talk about that situation right there, where Brett looks over to his left at Matt's stack as he's deciding whether to make this call that Matt had bet on the flop. And Matt kind of casually leans and says, you know, doesn't say anything. Look here. Other players might take their stack and put it out in front of them
Sure.
to say, here it is.
Here it
Another
is.
one might take it and count it out. In any of those three, are there any tells?
I think so. I think it can vary by player. But yeah, I think I get a little suspicious when they're willing to count it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Ace 10 versus Ace 10. We've got all in, all in.
Another one.
Henry, King, Queen. Easy decision there for Andy on the big
It's not a
blind.
surprise we can't knock players out when.
You guys play that card?
Yeah, I know.
This is our third chop. Ace king, ace queen, ace 10.
We would be knocking players off of this table if they would stop getting the same hands.
Right, for sure. There's 1 heart. 2 hearts, of course. And it was a red. That red queen comes off. It's just so sinking.
Right, man.
Especially where he was sitting, right? Because he can't see it from the dealer until it hits the board.
So the way I approach this, and someone will, you know, ask me to move my hands or can I see what the count is, I try to remain as lukewarm and neutral as possible. You know, my own thing is I don't want to try to get into an Oscar award and act like I'm stronger than I am. I don't want to, you know, I'm basically, they're in front of me. You can see them if you want. Just trying to remain neutral, trying not to give off a tell, because
Sure.
I do think that there's and
Yeah,
players ask
absolutely.
those look over because they want to get a body
They're-
read from
yeah,
you,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, the really good players, that's exactly why they're asking. They most likely they already know what your chip stack is.
Mhm.
You know, the good players, and yes, they're absolutely looking for
They're buying a little
that
time,
read.
right?
Yeah. You know, in tournament poker these days, you can't. There's no speech play allowed.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking for any advantage to,
just because.
any legal way to get them to respond
Now
or
we got the same.
I do like to
comeback
reverse
story,
tell
right?
people once in a while if I know they're a good player. Give when you're bluffing, give them that heavy sigh because sometimes it works. So they just immediately think you have the nuts.
Double down. Right?
Yeah.
Doubles
Need some paint.
Is there a black? We suddenly switched it. You doing?
Ah,
25.
I'm not. Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Let me get some water. Does anybody want any?
No, thank you.
How many?
Just one for me.
Anybody else?
I'll take a lot. Thank you.
I'll take 9 of them.
So.
30 of them today, boy.
2.5. Does Eric defend? We saw him defend in the min click. Okay, here he goes again.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was 20.
Oh, well, he thought it was a min click. Interesting. Okay, that might have made a big difference.
Yeah. And
Absolutely hates the flop.
yeah, nothing here for Eric.
That's 22.
I don't think this will affect Eric, but I could see, I know some players where making a small mistake like that on the flop will make them play bad for the rest of the hand. But no worry about that from Eric.
No.
All right, got one.
We were talking the other night about, things that we learned early on in the game, or maybe not soon enough. I've been playing this. I've been playing poker since I was a kid, right? But when I came upon No-Limit Hold'em, I thought, I'm never going back to the AC-Deucey days,
Yeah.
the
Oh, for
crisscross,
sure.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff. This is the game I want to play, right? And I think I'll go first, then you let me know what your thoughts are. But one of the things that I had to learn in this game was that nobody's looking at me. Nobody's thinking about me, particularly at this lower level of game, a house game of 1-3 or 2-5 or that kind of thing, or, $100 buy-in tournament. And I was so cautious if I'm giving off tells, and actually every time I go off to play, my wife would say, hide your tells, hide your tells.
Yeah.
But I really had to learn that people are thinking about themselves just like I'm thinking about myself.
Sure.
Right?
Absolutely.
The primary thought they have is on their own image, on their own actions and that type of thing. And that it helped me in my game, but I think it helped me enjoy the game so
Sure.
much more.
Absolutely.
When I took that, and I didn't know that when I first started playing this game. I thought, I gotta hide my tells. I gotta, figure out. So that was one of the things I think in the first 4 or 5 years, 30 years ago of playing this game that it was kind of an epiphany, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably read that somewhere. It was probably a Daniel Negreanu or something like that.
Right. Yep.
Here's Henry with pocket sixes.
Open folds. We're getting in that stage where 21 players away.
And 4.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Boy,
just
if Eric could see the cards.
44-5.
he's got two players to his left.
Mm-hmm.
Call.
I can see. Yeah, he's
Making the call. John and Eric might be the mindset that if Jonathan hadn't done that, he was raising anyway with the king 9 of diamonds on the button.
Wow, another pair. Isn't that what Henry folded?
That's what Henry folded, was the sixes. And almost an all-in here for Matt W. to call.
Yeah, I got a whole other worker. I gotta let this down. Behind.
Oh.
He forgot I had a player behind him.
Yeah, I can't beat 4 people.
You got diamonds too?
See if Henry gives up the information what he pulled.
Now you don't want diamonds.
I don't want diamonds anymore.
Four queen at the end.
Big
Chop
game.
it.
Big game, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Was it an ace?
Yeah.
The threes, I
Missed
missed the
that.
threes.
Yeah.
Yep. They're going to chop it up.
Yep, it's an ace. Oh,
You can't play that.
So what was one of the early learnings for you in playing this game, specific to Texas Hold'em?
You want.
oh, have I learned anything? Let me think.
You didn't shove all in it, or six?
All right, I'm making the assumption that you've
Yeah.
learned.
You know what? I think it's about chip stacks. The size of the chip stacks is so important. It's completely different in tournaments than it is cash. You know, this what your chip stack is. You know, but you know, chips are just so valuable in tournaments, and I think my early days, I probably wasted a lot of chips.
Mm.
You know, just playing hands that had no business playing, and you know, even you know, when you're limping, or even you know, just calling raises that you shouldn't be, and it adds up fast.
Mm-hmm.
And just really valuing your chips is huge.
Kind of thought Jonathan was going to do this again, and he does.
Mm-hmm.
Better hand than he had last time, I think. 9-8 of spades. And he does have to get something going here with less than 6 big blinds.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. It works. You have a fighting chance against just about anything with a hand like that. I tell you, if they knock somebody out and they bring a player in,
Yeah,
they're gonna be the chip leader at the stage.
I think so. I think you're
No
right. That's
matter who it is,
that's a pretty safe assumption right now.
And you know, and it's the kind of play that this kind of style of tournament brings, right? They all know how close they are right now.
Feel like one of my kids.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a few of those.
And it's, you know, there's definitely two different mindsets too. I've seen, you know, some players, they're playing just the bag. They don't care what their stack is. They want to get that bag,
Mm-hmm.
give themselves a chance on day 2. And there's others who would rather bust than go to day 2 with 100,000 in chips.
Sure. Yeah, we get that question quite often. On the side, somebody will say, "What kind of chip stack do you think at this particular tournament?" And I would say for this tournament, to be comfortable, you're probably going to want to be bagging 400 to 500,000 in chips.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We've talked earlier about chipping a chair. Certainly, somebody comes in with 125, 200,000. Still not bad play.
Mm-hmm. And that's where the double bag is so important.
Yeah.
You know, if you can get that first one at, even if it is only 200,000, you know, makes a big difference. You know, the fact that you can try again and, oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Boy, he loves to see that race. It's definitely a
Right.
repop. Yeah.
55.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
Man, call your friends, call your neighbors, call your
Holy
cousins,
smokes.
folks. Man, oh man.
Eric folded an ace and ran out of the room. Boy, what does Henry do here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
I don't blame him. Quick call.
Nice hand.
He knows.
I have jacks. I can call. Yeah.
Andy's so bummed to hear he has Jackson folded.
Maybe put up a jack. They would know. Can't be result oriented. Yeah, I jacks. I fold it. I just know. Rob, don't give him jack.
Jonathan, that's at risk.
Don't give him jack. I'll feel better. Yeah, that's no jack.
Guys.
No jack.
Oh,
No jack. Yeah,
there's only one ace left.
Backpack works.
Wow.
The backpack works, he
That's
says.
all you gotta
Yes.
do is get backpack out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like putting the coat
I got
on.
my backpack ready.
Right as I said good.
Extra equity on that one.
Oh, it's so brutal.
It does happen.
We've all been
I'm
on
happy I do
both
for
sides
two
of
for
that.
them.
Yep.
Backpack worked for me. Usually this bat.
Andy, gonna blame that on you too?
Probably.
Okay.
Busted aces?
You're tracked aces?
Just had to get the backpack on, dude. Literally turn, ping.
Backpack and then I said.
Well, folks, we got one more hand here. We're going to do a 10-minute scheduled break. I believe they're going to get the orange chips off of the table.
I'm gonna do it, I promise you.
Do a race-off with the chips. Myself, Vic Gager, and I've got Terry Cool, guest commentator, in the booth with me tonight. We are going to come back after that 10-minute break and continue until we get down to 24 players, at which we will be at a hand-for-hand situation.
How long is the break?
So there is still plenty of poker action coming your way. Just got a correction. The blue chips are coming off. I'm color challenged anyway.
You ever try to take advantage of the break?
You're gonna be on break.
Make a little raise that you might not otherwise?
So I'm going to, I'm going to pretend like I got truth serum here. I love the last hand before the break. I love it.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
I got Queen Jack offsuit. I'm making a 3x race.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've done it myself, yep.
All right, folks. There it is, 9 minutes and 14 seconds, and we will be back. So don't go anywhere. Go make a sandwich, let the dog out, do whatever you need to, but please come back. Thank you. And we are back after this break. Myself, Vic Gager, and I've got Terry Cool, guest commentator, in with me tonight. And we are going to give you some more poker action here until we get to hand for hand. We are down to 42 players, and you can see that 23 players are going to advance. Hand for hand will begin at 24 players remaining. We're coming back to blinds of 612 and 6,000. And this is our $1 million prize pool guarantee. We are celebrating our 5th year anniversary. I get goosebumps every time I talk about that, Terry. It has been a fun ride.
I wore a long day. Several times.
The security guard will come put them up for you.
I got you.
For sure. Excited to see this one at. I took a walk around the room during the break.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause they got
some
like-
big
We
stacks.
were
out
right.
there.
There were some big stacks out there, for sure.
Yeah.
9-handed, so we are down to 5 tables here. 4 tables still in the main room. The 9s.
Again.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
You just see.
And it seems like it's always Brett.
Yeah.
He's had those middling pairs, 9s and 8s. He's even smiling to himself. He's like, again. These are hard to lay down when you have,
Isn't it?
what does he have? 5, 6 big blinds?
And he's got so
He's
many.
got a lot of players behind him.
Yes.
Oh, you need to.
See, look,
take that
I'm breaking
out
all the
there,
rules.
too.
Just came back from break. I'm on the phone, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whoops.
Fucking, I heard
Brought
the
his
sound,
phone
and I was
in.
like, what is that?
Stream's delayed, I assume, right?
Huh?
Stream's delayed, right?
Yeah. 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
I guess.
Full.
Get a count, please.
Lays him down. Oh, wow. Another pair right behind him.
Now we're in a wire.
The difference being
I hope not.
Brett would have been at risk, but here Matthew has more chips. It's still significant. Yeah.
Sorry, call one second.
Oh, ace. Oh, no.
Oh, you're ahead.
58.
Andy knows he just has to find a spot with his
Yeah.
5 bigs. He already had 1 in, 1.5.
You got that one?
That's pocket 9s.
Maybe it'll be a 5 and a
Pocket
3 on the
7s.
flop.
Every time I played 9.
Yeah, we saw the 9s and the 7s go in the muck.
Yeah, they're,
Andy looking for some help here.
That's it.
oh, he nice hand him.
Wow.
Chop outs. And that's one of them. Wow.
That's
Nice. Yeah.
That is
Yeah, by an eight.
Under an 8.
Merry Christmas over there.
No shit.
Holy smokes. Another chop at this table.
Everybody call it no loss. You call it 2. Play a board. No loss. Play a board.
It's gonna work for you. First you get the chop.
I know, we would have lost.
And
We would have lost.
That one is a little different. They didn't have the same starting hand.
10 play.
You actually do bust out. You can't keep that. That's the one problem.
Yeah. You are alright.
Keep thinking about the eights.
Yeah. So I don't disagree. That's a
Yeah, I think
hard
maybe
lay
it's
down
coming-
with 9s there.
Yeah, on the SW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SOP. Oh,
I probably would have went broke
It is.
in his seat.
Two is, I know.
Mavis with ace deuce of clubs again in the.
Ace of clubs, deuce of clubs. In the muck.
Oops. He raised with them last time under the gun. The exact same 2 cards.
Folding, folding.
Does that affect Henry's decision here, seeing that ace deuce of clubs exposed? Apparently not.
All in.
How much is it?
64.
Jonathan's checking to make sure it's not just an auto call here. It is not.
Well, I know you have a favorite hand, Terry, and we talk about
yeah.
you know, least favorite hands. I try not to. Another thing about when I started this game, I fell into the trap of having favorite hands. One of them used to be King 9 of all things. I don't know
Oh
why.
my gosh, that's my. I was gonna say that's my least favorite hand is King 9.
But I try not to fall into that worrying about the ace queen. They call it the parking lot hand and those kinds of things. Dominic used to accuse me of overvaluing ace 10.
Fold.
But this game is so situational.
It is.
You know,
It really is,
and you
yeah.
hear players all the time say, I hate jacks. I hate this. I hate that. I hate ace king.
Call.
To me, it seems like that's a dangerous road to go down.
They are.
Right?
Yeah, they're different in every situation, no doubt. Ace 10 can be a monster in some spots
Mhm.
and just absolute garbage in others. So
Raise the 30.
I agree with you.
And now perhaps everybody's favorite hand,
Right?
most of the time, aces for Henry. And he's not shoving. He's just making a raise here in the cutoff.
I told you. That's what they do with them.
He shows one of them.
He's got that short stack and he just raised. He's what, 7.5 bigs? That's very suspicious to me. There's a lot of lesser hands that he's just going to jam with instead.
You guys are allowed to talk.
Nikki calling him out for being so quiet. I like it.
The one guy, well,
There's a 5-3.
Fold.
Into the muck. Where it belongs.
Better cards, please.
What'd you say?
Better cards, please.
I think my favorite part of the 5-3 is when people try to play it against me, because it really is a terrible hand. So it usually works out pretty well.
They like to hear the commentators talk, so.
What plaisir, je pense.
can I do commentary on them, how everybody's playing their hand?
We got a booth for that. Not while you're at the table.
Andy wants to get commentary on everyone else right now.
All
I
right,
like
we'll
it.
make the table more interactive.
Call. All in.
There you go.
Poor Eric. He's just, every time he tries to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
What a difference when poker is happening to you rather than you are making it happen.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Just a hair over 2.
Well, I was gonna say,
Just
say
jump on
wizard,
that bike.
but you're not the wizard.
Where do you get on the turnpike?
44. Just above my house there, Shayla.
Wonderful wizard of Oz. Fold. Fold. Fold.
There's a kleine Pole.
Fold. Fold.
So many guys say fold.
A lot of garbage hands.
We're supposed to.
Blinds should have them.
Until James tells me to stop saying.
Or not.
He said how come some of us say fold and others don't.
Good luck.
All in.
Matthew
Good
probably
luck.
likes his king high in the small blind here. Yeah. You're right most of the time, but not this time.
And a call. Alright. 71.
This one's difficult to chop.
Alright, take that back. All in.
Good luck.
Caller.
Back on down.
Wow.
And it gets the 4.
Wow.
7.
Alright, some counterfeit outs.
9 and 4. 15.
And there's an example of you're making poker happen instead of letting it happen to you. I was of a mindset when I saw that small blind of folding it in, you know, letting it go. You know, he's got to make something happen.
Yeah.
And you can't wait for something to happen to him.
The worst thing you can ever do is just get blinded out of a tournament. Like, you have to, at some point, you have to just make a stand no matter what it is it's with, you know. When you're sitting on that 5-6 blind stack, you can't go around 3 more times and just leave. It's not. The fact that we use the small blind for the anti-size makes a pretty big difference as well, I think, in these tournaments.
All in.
We got another king high in the small blind.
Real bird, Andy.
Oh, look at this. Oh, and I'm standing outside the window. That's what they're talking about when we are on break.
The blender a lot.
Oh, he's asking for a count. He might be the hero we're looking for.
69.
And I'm standing right there. I mean, that's an auto call, isn't it?
Yeah, we know, we're all short stack.
For sure.
Since dinner break, I had 500.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. I don't think Brett knows.
We just been trading chips a lot.
Turn it up. He's gonna turn it up. They're gonna tell him. Look at Nikki. Look at Andy.
Always good spot. Never know yet.
Ooh, that's really funny.
He is literally just at the window.
She just said he was literally at the window.
Wanting our autographs.
Brett has no idea what they're talking about.
The window wants our autograph?
The hand that he displayed is the guy's hand that was standing at the window a second ago. 5-3.
Yeah.
Oh, they just told everybody how bad I am.
He's commentating too, so he's going to definitely say something about it.
He's not wrong.
12,000.
It was suited too. We'll never know.
You gotta put them both at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been fucking up the whole time. I'm there, I keep doing like that. Like, no, maybe they-
No, that's
Well,
fine.
as long as they're
Yeah,
both
as long
on
as
there.
they're,
Yeah.
both
As long as they're both
yeah, they don't have to be side by
And
side.
I've been, like, every time I come there, I feel like I get.
Then you should be a pro.
Right, you would think.
He's
All in.
king again for Andy.
Yep, here comes the shove.
Oh, boys, man.
What's the count?
Mavis asks for a count. Oh, 5s, okay.
82.
More than half of Eric's stack, though, here.
That's with a lot of players behind. Yeah, not surprised.
Even if Mavis is in the big blind, that's still tough.
It is. It's
Yeah.
yeah. But that's about the only spot you can really do it from, right? If you really think it's. Oh wow, that's interesting.
You only have something, only the phone.
Andy was dominated by Kyle in the last one with the ace. Now we've reversed it. Andy, did Andy just say, "Where's my backpack?"
Well, yeah.
He may be looking to borrow the backpack.
Yeah.
Okay, Roger, what's that?
Yeah, Brett, that's an easy fold, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Good job.
Yeah, worse than this, come on.
Kyle's.
Yeah, Kyle
So
is
sick.
just like, oh man.
Alright, I gotta stand up.
Yeah,
He's got
Kyle
his-
says, I got to stand up here because that's the only way I'm going to win.
You wanna borrow my backpack?
Yeah.
That's right. Put it back
Yeah.
back
You
on.
can rent it out. I'd be renting my backpack out. $20.
Never did a flop, anything happened. Tommy, you see that? You see that?
Oh my goodness.
Don't do the back attack.
Happened again.
Andy needs some help here.
Needs a 9 or a king.
Oh,
I saw the
Oh.
big game.
Good game.
Good run, buddy.
Other than that, the lucky,
Good run, Andy.
Man.
And Andy didn't get out of line. I mean, he kind of played Andy's game, if you will, which is a very strong game. He ran those aces against the queens, and Jonathan put on his backpack, and that was all she wrote for queen on the flop.
That was a big pot. That was an important pot for him.
That was a tough one.
Kind of puts you in a bind and try to make things happen.
And he didn't really go into any kind of desperation mode. Every time that he
not at
was
all.
making those moves, it seems like
Yep.
it was the right thing to do at the right time.
12,000.
Nines again. I feel like they've been under the gun a lot too.
25, right? 24, yeah.
24,000. You need 5 more thousand in there, Henry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I announced it, done that, right? I have verbal it.
Just a min raise.
Verbal it.
Well, you told me I could, so why not?
Henry's such a solid player. I'd have to have a pretty good hand here to call him. Oh, and apparently he does. Yep.
Not too much today.
Oh,
Handle.
all right, we have all in and a call.
It's a tough spot there with the nines. I mean, like you said before, he left himself it out by just min raising.
Yes.
Let it go. But I don't think he minds this. I don't think he minds a race.
Can you push your cards forward for me, please?
If you have a coin, flip it in the air, and there you've got the winner. Let's see.
I go outside one day, that's the table.
Nines still in the lead here.
Yes!
Nines and eights.
And they hold up.
I'm asking off the queens outside. So this one fair back. Even, but even. Yeah. Outside.
You know what he has, you shouldn't lose, right?
Yeah. Frustration on Jamie's face. I get it.
Yeah, it's hard and maybe better. But the ace king should always be better because it's 5 cards.
Henry,
It would have been better.
really good
if
stack
they-
for this table at
Yeah,
least.
it's a call head card.
Two kings.
But I put you on the flop and you will fold. Yeah. So you can see 5 cards.
Yeah.
We lose 3 more players. We will balance things out on this table. And then when we get down to 24, we will sign off for the night when they go hand for hand. 23 players moving on to the day 2 to join the 40 players that are already
Both, all in.
going to
Quick
Sunday the
all-in from
19th with a bag.
He couldn't get that in fast enough.
50,000.
No.
What'd you say?
Should be right about 50.
No, I just don't wanna do much more.
Does that affect people? I mean, he's been thinking about, well,
Let me see if I
obviously
can
Jamie
call.
Yeah.
doesn't have a choice here, but
Red hand is good. Oh, not that good.
Brett has
Okay,
thought
sure.
about his hands quite a
Okay,
bit
right.
tonight, so seeing
Nine, but not
that
10,
quick
nine.
jam.
Alright, so we're gonna go with 13. I need those cards this way, please.
Backpack.
I don't know.
Almost touched.
Help her out. Help her out. It's a big table.
You can have that back.
It is.
You've dealt it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. You get it. It's a much
it's a
farther
workout.
reach. Wild club, he's got a gutter.
Straight.
Straight.
He hit it. Can't knock anybody out.
Oh, touches are working.
You know what's amazing?
Touch a backpack is working.
You have to do the 2 club flop, you know?
I don't want
It's
to
like,
try that.
right,
You could have folded one, Kevin.
Brett with the raised eyebrows there. That's so frustrating because now he's the short, you know, makes him very short. That was an important pot for him when you're ahead like that.
Yeah, no, good pick. Cool.
$12,000.
Fold. 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 Fold.
Fold. Fold.
I can't fold. I call.
Call. Option.
So you can't fold.
Yeah, I still would have liked to seen a raise there.
I wouldn't mind it.
Watch out, watch out.
26,000.
26,000 now.
Jonathan's gonna get tricky here.
Yeah. Getting froggy there,
He's
making it
just
26,000.
Sense his weakness when he just
You have 12
calls.
out there.
14 right?
I can't do that.
Yeah, 14. I see that.
He's asking how much more. And Nikki correctly answered that she can't answer.
I call.
All right. Call heads up.
Jonathan was sure that was going to work. Still might. Oh, wow.
Check.
20.
20,000.
I don't have ace, don't have a key.
Oh.
And that's exactly what Jonathan was thinking when he limped in small.
Yeah.
That he doesn't have an ace and he doesn't have a king. Good use of the continuation bet again.
Yes.
The commentators aren't going to like what I did.
What do you have?
What's that?
So the commentators are going to like what I did.
Okay, I will.
You won't like it either?
I will. But you can beat me, I'm not sure.
It was no
No,
5-3, but,
you
you
can
know.
beat me.
Fold.
Yeah, delayed.
It is you know,
Path on, but
when you
not
do that play against
like
the biggest
path
stack
on,
at the
but
table,
not
Yeah.
like the younger
it's
guy.
gutsy.
It's gutsy. It does. It shows moxie.
Yep.
And again here with Matthew B. just calling,
I know.
at least put out a min click in my mind. And
Action.
going to open the door here for Eric to come in with the Jack 9.
Mhm.
I try to stay very disciplined and not
Heads up.
limp like that.
Right.
But I know that when I do, it's usually those weak suited Broadway cards.
Check.
It seems like, oh wow. Gut shot for Eric.
25.
25,000.
Fold.
Quick thing.
And if you're just joining us, we are the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Our 5-year anniversary $1 million prize pool guarantee. This is the 5th of 14 flights. Myself, Vic Gager, and I've got Terry Cool in the booth with me, and we're going to be commentating until we get to hand for hand. And then our next live stream will be on Thursday, where we continue to bring you more of this day one tournament action for the Millie.
Fold. Fold.
If you're just joining us, please remember to hit that thumbs up, the like button. It helps us out a great deal on the algorithm for YouTube.
No, it's Brian. Fold.
It's been some great fields so far. I'm really looking forward to next week. I think they're going to really balloon.
No, that's better.
26.
There's our good buddy Ron Muir on the chat. Hi, Ron. Another long time all-in blind member.
On.
All in. Hold. Hold. Good luck, guys.
Finally, Eric is able to take one down with his aggression. That's good. Still nobody with more than 20 bigs, though. Buttons coming around to Jamie and Brett. Gonna see them look for just about anything here.
Good luck.
So our live stream schedule here for the $1 million prize pool guarantee, as I mentioned, will bring you some more day one action on Thursday, and then a week from tonight on Saturday again. And then the day two will be on Sunday, the 19th, cards in the air at noon. We're going to go live sometime around 2 p.m. And then we're going to circle back here on Monday the 20th for the final table.
I counted 3 times here, too.
Looking at your chip count.
Yeah.
Now, if you're Brett here, do you want to call? Do you want that double up, or are you okay with taking them down?
I do. Now that I see the cards.
Now that you see the cards,
but
obviously, yeah.
I do. I mean, I don't care if it's kings or queens.
Mhm.
Couple of live cards. I got to get something going here.
Well, they both hit a pair.
Wow!
And
Look at
at that.
That's-
Jack 9, yeah. That's him.
Wow.
Jack and I.
Jack 9, same man.
It is a brutal game.
Yeah, last Jack.
This game is a grind.
Have a good one.
Community, you know.
Back to our live stream schedule, though. Then 20th, as I mentioned, will be the final table. That's Monday at 4 o'clock on the 20th. On the 21st, we will be closed. We don't do it very often, but we're going to close for the day and catch our breath after this big tournament and celebrate our 5-year anniversary. So we will not be back with a cash game live stream until the 23rd, which is the No-NIT Thursday. I just got a text message for a couple more players on that, and that Thursday seems far off, but it's almost already full. And then, as we were talking earlier, TK here, Terry Cool mentioned the $550 sit and go. We'll resume that on Saturday, the 25th. If you want to be a part of the cash game or sit and go live stream, it's just as simple as giving us a call here at the reserve. Best time to catch somebody in the cage typically is between the hours of 5 p.m. and 1 a.m. But you can also reach out to us on Facebook through the Reserve Facebook page.
25th? I think you can put me down.
All right, I'll do that right now.
Call 24.
Kyle, sniffing this out is just more or less a position bet. We got an action flop here.
A little bit of something. Matthew does not want 2 pair.
Call 20. Check.
That might kill it.
Yeah, Matthew's in a commanding lead here. Oh, check, free card.
Yeah. Darn near has a royal. Both check back for the spade. Kyle's going to take a shot.
45. 45.
He's going to get looked up.
Particularly at that price point.
Yeah.
Call
Don't think
45.
it'll be a raise. Yeah, there you go. Just the call.
Battle of the blinds, and it still turns into a significant pot.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have the chance.
Chipping up another 89,000 here for Matt, and now he's the first one at this table to eclipse 300,000. The other thing I was going to say about the live stream sign up, I'm on Facebook as Victor Gager. You can message me on Facebook if you are interested, and I'll get you on the schedule when we're beyond the Millie here, getting back to the regular schedule.
Y'all heard that 8-16 next hand. This hand still 12 to call.
Canada Kyle, that must be his nickname.
So how much is the call?
It's 12,000.
I feel like Jonathan likes this 10-9 suited.
Raise 25,000.
Coming in with the min click.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
Take down some blinds.
And the blinds are going up now, 8, 16, and 8, 30-minute levels. $620 buy-in. Everybody starting with 50,000. We are down to 38 players, which puts average chip stack, I believe, somewhere over 300,000. We were talking earlier about the other tables out in the main room for this tournament. There's some big stacks out there.
There really is, yeah. I mean, there has to be.
Fold.
Definitely saw some
Raise
pyramids being built.
Fold.
A little better than 2x here from Eric with the King Jack. Back around to Henry.
His raises have been met with a lot of aggression, but it looks like this one's going to get going.
Yeah, I don't see this in Henry's
No.
range after a raise.
No, he
Last hand, this has a percent.
Yeah,
I thought
big
this
blind.
one, when he said that, like a blind.
This has the,
No, big blind.
this is the first one.
Jamie went through his blinds without being able to play a hand there, so
Yeah, I'm just causing trouble.
it's down to 1.5.
Don't believe me, ask my wife.
We get about six chances to see something.
No, it's big blind. So.
I mean, at this point, he almost has to jam with anything. If it folds to him, it shouldn't take much.
No.
Because you're getting called. It doesn't matter.
Fold. Fold.
Let's see what he picks up here. Doesn't like it.
Queen 6, he lets it go.
He's waiting.
I'd probably go broke there. He does have a couple more chances, but
Yes.
the difficulty becomes how many people call you. If you wait too long, you got too many players behind, and you're trying to dodge four hands all of a sudden.
You know, I've been in this spot for that Jamie's in a number of times, and you talk about improving your game or taking it. And one of the things I wish I was better at in this situation was having more defined range of this situation.
Yeah.
What is it that I'm looking for? Because I can't just sit around and wait for ace king because I've only got about 4 more hands left. But what is it? And I agree with the queen 6 fold there.
18,
Yeah.
still 30.
And now he's definitely this jack 10. That's a must
Yeah,
with
yeah,
18,000.
he doesn't really have a
Yeah.
choice. He's getting a little extra money because he's getting some protection.
Eric with a mystery hand here.
This is tempting. We've seen him. Nope. We've seen him call those min raises on his big blind quite a few times. So he's gonna try the stand-up game.
He's got a backpack.
Yep.
Put the backpack on and then
Yeah. Yep. They're reminding him to put it on. He's gonna touch it. He just touched it.
A 10 and a 10 only.
Okay, nice play right there.
A lot of 5s and 3s
The
out there.
5-3
Just
would have
saying.
boated up.
Man. Good run though. I like, Jamie played pretty well.
First time in a while, all Indian actually.
He was battling a lot all day. I don't think I've played with him.
And I don't know that I've ever dealt to him.
Yeah.
Like I say, we just continue over this 5-year span. Every time we come up to another series, another big event, and see all kinds of new faces,
So great.
the word continues to circulate about the Reserve Poker Club here in Toledo, Ohio.
See, another king in the small blind.
Yeah, we've seen Eric in this situation not just call, but raise.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he does it this time. They have the exact same chip stack.
Yep, I think he will. Yep.
And he does.
Oh, that's a playable hand from the big blind. Matthew might even... I think all 3 options are open to him.
Yeah.
there. There you go. Oh, here we go. New player coming in. Look at all those chips.
And look at everybody staring at
Yeah.
those chips.
Yeah, 400. Like I said, he's a chip leader. 410.
Lusting after those chips.
Absolutely. No surprise at all.
Yeah, you got somebody on the net.
I mean, I don't mind it if I'm the players, right? I mean, you do need chips, and if nobody has any,
Glad to be here.
Is this Bob?
I'm not sure.
Bob Horman?
Oh, is it really?
We haven't
It
had
might
anyone
be.
above
I didn't
a quarter
see
million
him out there
Yeah,
today.
that's great.
That'd be amazing if it
Just
is.
keep passing chips back
Another
and
league
forth.
member.
I don't know. I saw the.
So you guys are boring.
Yeah, I definitely
You know, I
see
didn't say
it.
that, but.
Doesn't sound
I
like
think
him,
you've
though.
insinuated that.
I don't think that's him.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get along
Correct.
just fine. I'll call people out.
No, kind of looks like him.
Yeah,
Not quite as.
Call from the big blind.
can't tell from the hat. It's definitely not him, but David P.
Oh, is this the spot here?
That's where your cards need to be scanned.
Oh, chips right there.
Sounds like it might be his first time in the live stream.
Yeah, it does sound like it.
Or he's playing the "This is my first time playing poker" gag. It's always fun. See, this is one of those hands I get in trouble with. There's a good reason why.
Call 35. Fold. Heads up.
Well, the new chip leader here at this feature table, getting out of the way. We got heads up action,
Wow. That's
and
an
we've got
flop.
action.
Can't get much more than that. Open under,
That's
flush
the-
draw.
Call it.
Yep. It's gonna be a quick.
Yeah, you don't
call
see
from
Eric
Eric.
snap call very often, but he does that
Yeah,
time.
absolutely. Can't. What else can you ask for there? Gutter flush draw. Annie's ahead. There's the flush. Good game, Matthew.
Very good game, and Eric, the poster child for patience is a virtue.
Absolutely.
He has played just very solid, not getting out of line, waiting for the right opportunity, and this was that opportunity to put him in a situation where he's gonna, if he, bags in this neighborhood of 400,000, 480,000, 500,000. Going to have a comfortable bag and still plenty of opportunities to come back
chip up,
and double bag.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I don't want to put the cart before the horse here.
Well, and there's a lot of play left. I mean, we still need 12 players. This is a key part of this tournament. And when you have a stack like Eric right now, you can really put pressure on these short stacks because they want a bag so badly.
Fold. My cat's hair.
And they know you have more than them, and
Fold.
you can take advantage sometimes.
I know. Kicks my cat.
Okay, let's see if we learn something here about David and making the right move here, raising to 55 in the small blind with king
Pretty
queen.
big. It's pretty significant.
Yeah,
It's more than 3x.
more than 3x, kind of sending a message that I don't want to play this hand, but it's also the message is I have some chips
I have
here.
a lot of chips.
Yeah.
That's right.
NC4.
That's what you should be doing.
Alright,
That's
give me
kind of the
big
live
one.
stream, though. It's more of a scale on the tournament,
Another new
It's
player.
Yeah, well, you know the cameras are on.
Yeah.
Once you get someone that's incredibly.
Well, I don't mind that.
It's like a decent stack, but not
Just feels different,
I
not
don't know
anything crazy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Thing, it's just,
What are the blue chips?
Right into the big.
The only good thing about this is you're free to criticize you afterwards. If it's not the poker, it's stupid bangs or,
We just moved. It's been there, you were. Yeah, it was just there.
Another big hand under the gun.
Push it just forward.
Let's get a count.
Guess this was 8-handed. He's not quite in there. I was just gonna say it's pretty significant when you're looking at 7-handed here.
Quiet in here. Yeah, what's usual?
All in for
Yeah,
two.
go ahead. Everybody's afraid of you. Yeah. What you gonna do at the poker table? Yeah, you're right. As long as somebody believes that, right?
C4. Can you put your cards, there you go. That's where.
David with a decision here, but once again we see Ace Jack going to the muck. And he's gonna pick up the blinds with Ace King.
Sorry. Do you know how many chips you have? No. Can you please count? Yes.
If I remember right, we saw Henry. I guess he had a little bit less back then. He's got about
From that other table.
12 bigs now, but he didn't jam with aces, but he does with Ace King now. So. I agree, Mike Flynn. Mavis is very dangerous with that stack.
Yes.
We're gonna see his play change here in the next,
Bigger and bigger.
for the
We're not
remainder of
bringing
this,
that
I
down,
think.
right?
No, we are not.
Okay, wanna make sure.
And rightly so.
Don't give up flowers, so.
You too? I'm shy, so it's okay.
And then he folds 10 out of diamonds.
All in, see one. Two folds.
Kyle going in with his 7 bigs with ace 4, and he's definitely going to get looked up here. Question is what does Matthew do with 2 players behind him?
How much?
115. 115.
$115?
Yes.
I call.
Call.
Decides to just call. Oh wow, and another big hand.
Fold.
Adam lays down the ace. Wow, I'm not sure there's any aces left.
It's free.
Adam's gonna really pat himself on the back for folding that ace queen of clubs.
Oh yeah.
Last I my drive.
I forgot to leave in one is out.
You know, unless a club comes.
Hey, enjoy playing with you.
Feel like I
Good dude.
Good game.
Can't believe he sucked out on the red.
Good game by Kyle. He battled
Stay with
hard.
those queens down there. The ladies love this guy.
It's a party.
Started with that short stack, really build it up.
They've been holding up today.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and they've been going all around the table.
But
You notice
with
that?
these short stacks,
No,
I'm
just
not
with
surprised. At some
Okay,
point, they're going to
okay.
start getting knocked out
I'm
quick.
okay with that.
They're changing seats, is that how they get around?
Go for 9 more volunteers.
Fold. Fold. Call. Call 16. One fold.
Just a call.
Yeah.
The 8s. Just won a big pot.
Check. That's up. Check.
I think we'll see a bet here.
16.
That's 16. Fold. Okay.
God, that's what's quiet in here. Didn't realize how loud it was out there. I think we're too quiet for people to understand. Oh, maybe. And not chatting, yeah. I think we need to cause some trouble in here.
Should start causing some trouble.
Yeah. I think we played before.
I believe, I played in that 100K guaranteed thing that, here 6 weeks ago, whatever it was.
I think it's gonna be what, 300 still?
Fold.
You're gonna pay me
Yeah,
next time we
at
start?
least.
Fold. Fold.
What's the other one I did?
Huh?
You have a new player? I don't know. Guess
Another
not.
player coming in. Kevin, the pretty hand in the small blind. It's going to let it go. But a raise there wins the pot. Just saying.
I think it's the one that we're.
Yeah, I think cost 140.
You keep the cell phone thing? Well, cell phones supposed to.
High in the sky, it looks seat 4 there for Adam. That looks like more than 68,000. There might have been a miscount here when he first came in, but I know that that'll get corrected.
It's just a little bit on the
Yeah.
storyline and everything. Some of it.
I think I saw him count them out at one
Was it
point.
based on a true
Maybe.
story?
I'm not sure how that works with the delay. He may have already caught
Yeah.
that.
And we finally have a $500,000 stack coming in. That's Marty now in seat 9.
Nice.
This is the second time you've ever played poker in your life?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah, believe it.
Prodigy.
I haven't tried that. I've tried the first time playing poker.
Yes.
I haven't tried the second time
No.
playing poker. That's
35.
an interesting twist.
Fold.
So Eric want to defend.
I think he does,
Yeah.
particularly when he's evenly matched. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
David
I
has
was
a
wrong.
lot of chips.
Oh, okay,
I
you're
think
right.
that
Yep.
plays into it a little bit there.
Yep.
You want to be aggressive against the smaller admitted stacks, but you don't need to. Against David. Mavis is kind of in an interesting spot because the big stacks are both directly to his left. Actually, all three of them, really, right?
Fold.
Yeah, Marty, David, and Matthew are all directly on his left, so
Fold.
it makes a difference.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
Forget to hit that like button. Love to see hit that 50
Now
mark.
we get
Yeah.
More people in those
Shouldn't be-
turbos, or is it
I
like
think
that?
these folks can get us there pretty quickly,
I
don't
would-
you think so?
I would think so.
Got night. It's fine. Wow, what's the normal attendance for the turbos at night?
Henry, the aces again. Now let's see. Does he min raise or does he jam?
I know this is at least his second time getting him, maybe his third.
He jammed with the ace
Yeah,
king
before
suited
that, it looks low compared
with
to
about the
what
same stack.
today.
How many are out there right now?
Oh, he said last couple has been like 65 or 70.
Looked at the clock. That tells me he's gonna just raise.
Raise to
Yep.
45. Fold. Fold.
The
Fold.
shimmy. So shimmy on the message board earlier.
Oh, was he out there?
I thought so.
Cool.
Yep. Oh. Tough spot for David.
Raise.
This is gonna get in.
166.
It's just a sick cooler.
202. Call.
Yep. Hearts are alive.
You were worried?
Boy, yeah, everything boy.
Well, speaking of dangerous players,
Yeah, I'm a
when they get a good chip stack,
Come on.
Yeah.
case in point, Henry, we've got a dealer change coming in, and if you've just joined us, we are the reserve in Toledo, Ohio. The $1 million prize pool guarantee, 5-year anniversary, and this is day 1C. Myself, Vic Gager, and I've got Terry Cool in here, aka TK, aka half of the T-Candy team during our team events. And we're going to be calling some action here, more action until we get down to 24 players when we go hand for hand, because 23 players are moving on to day 2 to join the close to 40 players that are already in day 2. So far, the chip leader, our good friend Vince, the owner of Sakura here in Toledo, Ohio. 1.4 million in chips.
Another troublesome hand for me. It's gonna raise.
Raise to 32,000.
Just a min click. I like it. Still get away from it when Eric does this. It's a perfect chance to put some pressure on one of these middle stacks.
I'm gonna guess 65,000,
85,000.
and he makes it 85,000.
Yes.
Fold.
He's got those big stacks to his left. He wants to. He doesn't want any of them in the spot.
85,000.
So if you're the third one in, you're probably beating Ace Jack.
That's always
I'm gonna
happening.
wait out a little.
Jonathan's able to lay down. This is a lot more fun when you can see the cards. I think I'd be really, really good at this game.
Well, it's quite often, whether it's cash or tournament, and you know you'll get somebody coming on the chat. Maybe they're new to it, and oh man, why didn't I need to get there? I need to play these guys. These guys are pretty weak. Well, okay. That's
It's a little different when it's your own money on the table, that's
and
for sure.
a little different when you can't see the cards.
Yeah, that too.
Raise to 32,000. Fold. Fold.
Let's see something on this hand.
Boy, what a difference it makes with these chip stacks getting so much bigger
Just
than what we
calls with
saw.
Ace King.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes a huge difference. You're absolutely right. Just a call with Ace King. I don't hate it as long as you don't do it all the time.
Check. Bet 40,000.
Good lay down and good non-continuation bet. We talk
Absolutely.
about all the
Yeah.
time. So you make a decent size raise early on, and then you get a big stack calling you. That flop comes out that you hate, and you wisely check it and then fold after the bet. Yeah, the game is just so situational, Terry. I mean,
Absolutely.
There's-
He lost the minimum there.
he
for
lost
sure.
the minimum.
That's all you can do when you don't have the best hand. Other than, you know, bluffing.
Not about.
They're still talking about that hand. He's going to be thinking about it for a while. I don't think he showed the Ace King, so I always wondered this. All in with the Ace 4 here. There's Ace Jack behind.
Boy, David came in with a big stack.
Yeah, I think he's going to fold the Ace Jack. Yeah. Oh, not. Yeah, he's not folding.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get a updated chip count here from
Yeah.
the dealer on this because this is not 36,000.
Let's go with them. Double pair on the board. I believe it. 6-6-4-4. And there's a 4.
Wow.
Oh, he
Four
called
in the
out the
win-
4.
four in the
And he got
window.
another 4.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my. Wow.
You $2 not working, huh?
Apparently not. I want that back.
Hopefully they get that count updated so get David with the right amount.
Good plan. Good plan.
What's your name?
Yeah.
David, how can you do that?
Good game.
Well, I
called
closed
it
my
four.
eyes. I don't get that.
How can you do that? 2 fours.
We're one
Didn't
closer.
you do that before?
Happy dance for me. Okay.
Kevin
We were just talking about trollers,
Right.
and look who shows up.
It's a terrible hand, Kevin.
No jack on the bullet.
You should stop playing it. Shockingly, no one has played it though. It's very, very surprising. We saw someone get creative with 5 deuce.
16 to call. Fold.
See, this would be a terrible spot for me to get it on the live stream. Because I would feel a lot of pressure. But I definitely would not want to play it in this spot in this tournament.
Call 16.
Just a call from Henry in the small blind.
Check. Heads up. Check.
Boy, he flops the world.
16.
So deuce a bet here. His hand is definitely disguised.
Call 16. Check.
Checks it again. Gives him the rope.
Check and check.
5 comes off. Might a small bet. Kevin might do a curious call. He does keep it small. I think he figured it out though.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's right.
I like that play from Henry. I really like the way he played that hand. And there are a lot of players that hit that 5 on the river that make that
That will
call.
pay that off.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm probably one of them. But no, Henry played it really well. I mean, he got the most he was going to get out of that, which is, you know, an absolute monster to flop trip aces in the blinds.
There is a skill of doing the ball move at the right time. You have my reverse. Fold.
Mavis has been pretty quiet since he got
Yeah,
those chips.
Raise 45.
He hasn't had much to play though.
no.
Fold. Fold.
How much behind that?
Like 2, maybe 3,000, I think, in the range.
$1 million.
Henry asking the giant stack how much he has behind.
Yeah. Blinds have just gone up to 10, 20, and 10.
Call and call. Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
Jonathan, I thought was at least going to call. I don't know what his thought process was there against the chip leader here at this feature table. He's not out of it yet. He's reaching for the backpack.
Wow.
uh-oh.
Very spicy
It's
one.
always a sweat.
All
right.
Have a good one. The backpack didn't work this time?
I really like the action we saw from him in that spot. You know, he got
So I had too many outs. It's an interesting flop, though.
Never know that. Something happens, you block.
That's why we.
he got into some fortunate situations to get where he was at.
Never know.
I still feel like, granted, we see the cards,
Yeah, yeah.
but you got the chip leader early acting, putting a raise in there. I think it's probably best to just make that call and protect the big blind. The trouble there is he gets the 2
He
clubs
gets
on
2
the
clubs,
flop.
It's not changing.
It's not
anything.
changing.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely correct.
Still plays out the
He's
same
never
way.
folding after the flop.
Fold. Fold. The beater beat on the front top would become.
There's a few bigger rushes in life than chasing the nut flush.
I was from my pleasure of using.
He goes right next to the dealer. Oh, there he goes.
Like, what are you talking to me for? He's camera shy. 40. I'm out of here. Call 40, heads up action.
All right, Eric's gonna defend his big again against the min click.
Hey, we saved you a seat.
Getting the gang back together.
Yeah, it's like our old
Check.
checkbook.
And adorable.
Henry hits it again,
Adorable.
and he checks it.
Check. Glad my first ever live table here, and I got.
Davis not taking the bait.
And the full.
He's a fool.
What are you having fun now?
Oh, I'm having a
There
blast.
A little update here, ladies and gentlemen. We had talked about getting down to 24 players. Actually, we're going to get to 27 players, and to keep these tables balanced, we will be breaking this table. So we, Terry Cool and I will be signing off here in a little bit after we get to that 27 players. Before we do, we've got some things to show you in terms of the Millie and the schedule. And this has been a lot of fun. We expect the same kind of action and entertainment from our feature table for day one this coming Thursday. Same start time, right around 6:10 p.m. on Thursday. Be sure to join us. Be sure to look us up tomorrow on Facebook and get an update on the players that are making it to the day two and what their chip count is.
I was just gonna say, it is. There should be one.
Ryan walking in and jamming on his first hand.
Jamming on his first hand, just below 10 big blinds.
Kevin just does not know what to do because you just never know.
Well, he still has
Someone
three players
just
to
comes
his
in there.
left.
Yeah.
50, 70.
It's just like 3 times.
Sometimes we get a little bit money.
I think he said it's my favorite hand. Somebody better tell Dom.
First one would be old.
Dom would like a word with him.
And you have survived your first hand. Oh, man. That very first
Busted
hand.
through.
I'm a champion. See how the picture is the champion?
I know, it's just make a terrible laydown.
I can pull it on the way.
I can't believe you do all that. 2-3.
It's like a track is to
Exaggerated, it's 2-5.
you pull out the baby.
Maybe it's 6 before now.
Fun fact about Kevin Wall.
Yes.
20 plus years of playing No-Limit Hold'em, I've only had one royal flush, and it was against Kevin Wall. He paid me off. Appreciate that, Kevin.
Would you call it 130?
I'm sure he's forgotten all about it.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. That's why I'm reminded.
Yeah.
Now my wife, she's played No Limit Hold'em for about 20 minutes, and she also has a royal flush. I gave her $200 to play in my home game, my
Yeah.
cash game. She makes a royal,
Yeah.
wins $200 off my buddy Manny
Yeah.
with a royal flush, and then retires. And she doesn't understand why poker's so difficult. It just seems very easy to her.
Kevin in the cutoff this time picks up pocket tens, raises it up to 45. Back around to Ryan for his second hand here in the live stream. Feature table for our $1 million prize pool guarantee here at the Reserve in Toledo, Ohio. Go to thereservepoker.com. You can check out all the information. We're going to talk about it a little bit before we sign off tonight. But if you're going to travel here, and there will be a lot of people traveling here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday next week, folks trying to get into the day two, which is Sunday the 19th. We have information on there with some hotels that have provided us with special deals. You just say you're coming for the Reserve.
Then.
Now,
So good, you wanted to
here's Eric's wheelhouse.
Yep, absolutely.
Big high, play big high.
2.5. I like it. Gets the better hand to fold. If Eric folds, that's a raise from Marty instead.
Big blind calls. Weird heads up.
Does get cold.
Yeah, David is going to protect
Wow.
here with King 4. And I got to believe
Nothing.
continuation bet is
Yeah.
going to take this down.
It should.
Check. Check and check.
Oop.
Okay. And now it gets scary. When the big blind calls and you see a board like that.
Bet 45,000.
Fold.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Getting close. 28. This is where you're just trying so hard not to make a mistake. It's one thing when you go out, when someone hits something on you and you're right, and it's another to have to kick yourself because you know it was your own fault.
50,050.
2.5.
Fold and fold. And fold around. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
They can all feel it now. They're getting closer, and it's going to take a couple big hands to really see anything crazy pop off at this point. Ryan's at what, nine bigs? You know, the other thing that matters here is taking that, you know, that 9 big blind stack.
Mm-hmm.
When they roll, they usually roll the blinds back a little bit.
A little bit.
Right? So
Right.
it grows significantly if you're able to take that
Mm-hmm.
to day 2.
Raise to 45,000. Fold,
I like this raise.
fold, fold.
So again, we're shorthanded. You know, we're
45,
playing 7 players.
Yep.
It makes a big difference.
I call 45,000.
Matthew's thinking, I don't know. Like I said, it's going to take some big hands. 6 Broadway cards between them. Henry might sense some dead money, maybe.
Call 45.
Just going to call.
3 players. Action.
And they both hit the queen.
Check.
This is the kind of hand it takes to. No way Eric checks against 2 players here.
65,000.
A little less than half pot. Matthew staring at Henry more than he is Eric.
Call 65. Go. Fold.
Can I table up next?
Check.
Check.
Might kill Eric's chances to win a lot more chips here.
$125. 125. Fold.
You were right.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, guys.
as much as he liked that card, it actually did not help him.
Yeah. And that's it for us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate you joining us here at the Reserve in Toledo. I've had my good friend in here, Terry Cool, TK. And let's talk about a couple things here on the schedule. This is the 5-year anniversary $1 million prize pool guarantee, the 9th through the 19th. $620 buy-in, and the day 2 is on April the 19th. Every one of these flights, 10% advance to that day 2. And the $3,000 multi-bag bonus. We're going to be really interested to see not only who double bags, but who triple bags.
Triple, yeah.
And
absolutely.
so on.
We'll definitely see some.
And that handsome trophy there. And so next week, keep in mind, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, there are still 6 more satellites. Each day, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. The 4 p.m. is a milestone. The 7 p.m. is the regular satellite. And then we're going to kick back up again on Thursday with Day 1 action. We'll be bringing you live stream Day 1 action on Thursday as well as Saturday evening. And then, of course, we'll be here for the Day 2 starting at around 4 o'clock with the cards getting in the air at noon. And then on the 20th, we will do the final table. And somebody from that final table is going to take home a big payday and that handsome trophy.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
And so, Terry,
thank you so much for having me. This is a blast.
it's
Loved
been a
it.
pleasure.
It's been
Really
great.
has. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And from our family here at the Reserve, everybody please be safe.